Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to the house. Oh, Chineke. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Moscow City, good morning, Russia, good morning to the house. Please invite everyone to come this live, please. Invite everyone to come this live. As long as you live in Russia, Moscow, bring everyone, wake all of them. If you are still sleeping by 10 o'clock, my sister, I am sorry, you're on the long thing. So invite everyone to come this live. Do you know why? Because we're gonna talk something that we change your life and something that you learn from today. Because I have my guest for today's program, Mr. Henry. He's here with me, and I don't know. I only have only 5 people don't wake up for Russia. What's time? This is 5 minutes after 10. I think we can start now, my brother, because no time. Because my brother don't have time. Anyone that miss can go on my YouTube and go and watch. So, my brother, if you are here, send me a request. Let's start, okay? No time. Anyone will miss some? Because me, I not to get time. So, let's pray, okay? Be in the spirit of worship. Invite everyone. Invite all your colleagues, all your friends. Invite your boyfriend too, join. Okay, Mr. Henry is here. No time. No time. Maybe if la 5 today, no time. Grace, are you asking me? My night was fine. My night was great. Thank you for that. So, my brother, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Please tell us your name and where you hail us from, please. Where are you joining us from, please?
Good morning. My name is Henry.
Okay, Henry, and you reside where?
I'm here. Yeah.
Where do you reside? You reside in Moscow or you reside in Russia? Where do you base in particular, please?
I reside in Moscow. Moscow. I'm based in Moscow.
Okay, my brother, God bless you for joining us, and we thank you for coming on this show, and we appreciate everything we are going to say today. No offense, So, my brother, let's go into it because you don't have time, and I have to do this so that you have your time to go to your place of where you are hustling. So, I don't know where your network is.
Okay.
Or someone is calling you.
Nobody's calling me. My network is fine, I think.
Okay. It's kind of hanging, but
okay. So yeah. So good day, everybody.
You keep rolling. Why is it rolling,
Stores
man?
of it.
Mr. Henry, your network is rolling, man. Your network is hanging. I don't know. Maybe you change your position. Can you change your position, please?
Okay.
I don't know. You're not having a good network here.
It's fine now. I think it's better now.
Okay.
I use my internet, no more Wi-Fi.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead, my brother. So tell us your experience. Tell us. We are here now with you. You have so many things you want to talk about and you want us to learn from.
Okay. First, I'm going to tell you guys that this is not our country. number one. So we are here as a visitor, okay? And
Okay.
everything we do here, we pay for it. You understand?
Okay.
100% of everything we do here. A wise man told me, and he said, in Nigeria, the 100% of things you spend here when you go to Nigeria, you can only spend only 30% because at a point you have your family who can even give you food to eat. You have some people you can run to if you don't have a place to sleep. But here in Russia, it is different, and that makes us very fragile in this country. When I mean fragile, I mean when it makes us very, like an egg, someone who can break at any time. You know, an egg is very
Okay.
fragile. Anything can break it. So we've been visitors in this country. The things that are happening here can make us very fragile at a point because it can break us or make us. Okay. Now listen to that word I said. Things that are happening can break us or make us.
Okay.
So yeah. So now what am I going to say? I'm going to start with number one. We are talking about the things that affect Nigerians in Russia. You know.
Yes.
Yeah. So number one, I'm going to start with leadership. Now, when I say poor leadership, I know what I'm saying. Now, nobody came here to help anybody in Moscow. Nobody came here to be anybody's savior or God or anything. But if we are all individuals staying on our own, it will be very different, and we'll understand what we mean by staying on your own. But after being an individual, there is a group of body that came together and said, okay, we are going to call together the whole Nigerians, and we are going to answer a name, and we are going to be a group of body. We are going to be an organization. We're going to be a lawful organization. And this lawful organization is noticed in Russia. It is noticed by the Nigerian embassy. It is noticed around the world. Anybody who you tell there is Nigerian community in Russia, you say, yeah, I think I know about this. People from Russia can tell you about this. And now, after forming this body, what are you trying to do? You're trying to tell all these people that are alone, everybody staying alone, come on, let's get together, let's be together, let's form a group, let's talk together, let's share our thoughts. This is the first
Okay.
stage. Yeah, because the Nigerian community in Russia is not meant for just one or two persons. It's meant for the people of Nigeria, right? And also
It
Moscow.
meant for everybody that live in Russia,
It's
right?
it's it's meant for everybody in Russia. Now it's Nigerian. As far as you're Nigerian community Russia covers you.
Okay.
Nigerian community Russia. They didn't say Nigerian community Moscow. It is Nigerian community Russia, and I think it covers everybody in Russia. You understand? And at that point in time, I'm going to draw a word and I'll say, now, since you have already formed this group and you formed this organization, and you say, yes, this organization is going to stand to listen to the affairs of the people in Nigeria, people of Nigeria and Russia. Are you ready for that? Because you already called yourself a leader, and we have not only one person as a leader, we have groups of people. We have as we have president, we have vice president, we have this and this and that. A lot of people with the seats in this organization. Now, what am I trying to say? This organization is here to help. It's how will I say, to help the people they are leading. Okay. Now, let me tell you something about a good leader. I have something here to share with you. A good leader, number one, looks forward, not backward. Are you
Okay.
getting me?
A good
A
leader look forward, not
looks
backward.
forward,
Okay.
not backward.
Okay.
A good leader sets example of things he or she wants to be seen from others. He sets the example. A good leader also inspires people. Now, what I mean by inspiring people, you're a good leader and you are handling the Nigerian community in Russia. How many people have you called to inspire to say, not money? You don't use money to inspire people all the time. You can inspire people with your words of advice.
Okay.
Now, are you only calling those people you know that are your friends to say, hey, I know you're Nigerian and you're my friend, a very good friend of mine. I'm trying to support you, whatever you're doing, go ahead. Is that what a good leader should do? A good leader shouldn't do it to those he knows that they are friends. A good leader thinks of those he doesn't know. Now you know there are Nigerians in this Russia. What lengths have you gone as a leader to reach out to these people that are outside of this Moscow, not only in Moscow, people outside that are Nigerians that have a lot of things that need to be inspired. Now, after a good leader inspiring people, a good leader also empower people.
Okay.
there has to be an empowerment by a good leader. Now, and a good leader should be honest with his words. A good
Honest.
leader also honest, yeah. A good leader needs to be honest with his word. If he says this is a pen, it's a pen. If he says it's a pencil, it's a pencil.
Okay.
Okay? If he says, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And why am I trying to say this? A good leader should also share his visions. He needs to share his vision with the people that he's leading. Now, we have a Nigerian community in Russia. I want to ask a question to the congregation. Can you guys tell me the vision that the Nigerian community in Russia has for the whole Nigerians in Russia? We don't have any vision. We don't have any goal. I'm telling you the truth.
Ooh, hold up. Go ahead. Go ahead. You said you don't have any vision.
There is no vision that we are pursuing, no goal that we are pursuing now. Because if there should be, the guys, all these Nigerians around, the Nigerians, not the Nigerians in the top of the seat of Nigerian community in Russia. I'm talking about the Nigerians lower, the minorities in this group should know about it. You might know about it. You might know about the vision that they are sending because, yeah, maybe you are a part of the hierarchy. But I'm telling you, not
No,
only
no, they
no,
haven't given me.
no,
They did not give me any rank. Oh, please. You're not
no.
going to.
I'm trying to say something. Okay,
I
I'm
know.
trying
I
to like
understand
get,
you, but I
yeah.
just want us to get this fast, please. They have
Okay,
not given me. I
so
do not have anything. No, please.
so now you form this group. You call it Nigerian Community Russia. What is the need of forming this group? Because you want to get together everybody that is in
Okay.
Russia, that is in Nigeria. Now you want to
Okay.
get them together and you want to lead them because you have a vision, but we don't know your vision. And most of your vision might come from your own thought and your own understanding. But have you ever thought of listening to those that are minorities that can even give you a bigger vision to chase?
Okay.
Now, it is not a problem because nobody cares about the minorities. And that is one thing I'm also going to talk about today. Now,
Okay.
for me,
Minority.
yeah, I'm still
I.
focusing. I'm still focusing my points on the fact that we are all Nigerians, okay, in Russia, and the reason for forming a group is to lead this group. If you form a group and we have an election and say, okay, we are appointing somebody to lead us, I think after appointing somebody to lead us, we need that person to hear from us.
Okay.
If you are appointed to lead us, you must hear from us. But you cannot lead this organization the way you want to lead it because it is your own right. You are the president. You are this. You're that. I'm not talking. See, everything I'm saying here is not going to anybody. I'm just saying my mind, and I have no fear for anybody. All I have fear is for God. I always tell you that. And for the truth will always be said. I don't have anything in common with the Nigerian community for now. For the meantime, I only respect the embassy. I respect most of the people there. What I know is when I need something, I go to the right people. I get it, and God will always provide that thing for me. Now, after telling you about this, I'm going to say something else. Now, when a good leader can do this, a good leader should also lead change. Now, when you are taking over the seat, a lot of things you are not okay. You promised the youth, the little ones, man, when I come into this seat, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But when you come in, you stop leading change. How is it going to happen? We need the change. You need to change those things you said you promised you're going to change. And now, let me tell you something. We don't have a goal in that community, in that Nigerian community, Russia. Believe me, we haven't set any goal that I've seen that have come to pass. For me, I am living alone. I'm living without anybody's like I'm trying my best to stay away from a lot of communities. But it will not stop me from staying away from people who are less privileged than me. When I see this kind of people, I try my best to make sure that I inspire. I speak to them. I try my best because I know I can't even do most of the things others are doing. Okay, now getting to that point in time, let me tell you what we need in Nigeria, community Russia. Number one point, what we need is we need to set goals. We need to set purposes for this group and let us achieve that goal. Okay, now let's say this year, there should be a vision, and this vision should be set, and this vision should be explained, should be spoken correctly with everybody, not a certain group of people. You can't set a vision with a certain group of people while others behind have nothing to talk. They can't even say a word. Okay, now pointing out poor leadership, I'm going to point out something else. Yes, we have when it comes to the embassy, believe me, I don't have much to say about the embassy because everyone has his or her own say about the embassy. It is not my problem. Okay, the embassy is a legal body which everybody respects, and I respect them. I'm not going to say any word about the embassy because I haven't gotten in touch with them or to notice if there is anything happening about the Nigerian embassy. It is
I will ask you a question about that since you don't want to talk about it, but I'll ask you a question.
no, I will. I can't go into matters that I don't have power over. It is not my power, but I only have an advice for them. If they can listen to that advice, the advice is
Well, why do you have a problem in Nigeria community? Since you don't have a problem in embassy, why do you have a
the
problem?
Nigerian embassy is not Nigerian community Russia. They are two different entities, two different bodies.
But Nigeria, but the embassy is here in Russia too.
It's here in Russia. I haven't gone to them to speak with them. When I go to speak with them, believe me, anything that happens, I'll still let the world know because that is me.
Let's go ahead so that we not shift from your talk. I will come back to
Okay.
that.
So every one of this, everyone in this country has his own experience, okay, which they are free to share at any time. I haven't heard or seen anything wrong with our Nigerian embassy here in Russia. Okay, just that few people sometimes they say that when they want to get their lost passport or something like that, it takes them a longer time to get it, all the stuff. The only advice I can give to our Nigerian embassy for our Nigerians to move forward is that we should be our brothers keepers, and when things like this happen, we have we are how do we say it? We are the minorities in this country, and we are trying to get their how will I say it? We are trying to get a proper approval from them to move on in anything we are doing, because when we get our passports and everything to be renewed, maybe some of us need it very, very fast and very, very urgent, and we should be how will I say, we should be able to meet up with our targets and goals. Okay, that is that. Now apart from that, I have something else to say, which is this. There is weakness. The youth cannot speak. Are you hearing me now?
I'm with you, my brother. Go ahead.
Something else affecting our Nigerian people is that we are afraid of speaking.
Okay.
The Nigerians in Russia, because number one, we have attached ourselves to people that we can't go against, even when we want to go against them.
Sorry, I didn't hear that, please.
I said most of us are afraid to speak because we have attached our life. We have attached it to some people that we know we can't go against, even when they're doing things that are wrong.
Okay.
Now, it makes us weak because we can't speak. Now, if you want to speak, you remember, man, if I talk now, it will just be like, but I want to talk. You can't say, you just have, it keeps us in the dark. It keeps Nigerians in the dark. It keeps you stagnated for a long time. And when you're stagnated in life, you can't do anything.
Okay.
When you're stagnated, you can't do anything. Now, what am I trying to say? We should free ourselves from every entanglement that doesn't push our life forward.
Okay.
Free ourselves from every entanglement. Now, let me tell you something. I will not mention a name. Never in life will I mention it. Even though you point a gun at my head, I will not mention the name. But somebody in this town told me that if I won't take a laptop, he will not help me when I came newly to this country. Do you understand me? And then I was stranded. I was looking for a way to survive. I was hustling. You understand? You can't force everybody to do what you are doing.
Okay.
Nobody has the right to force somebody to do what he has, but they intimidate this person with, if you don't want to do it, forget it. Now go and find what you can do in life. It's your own. That's your business. And when you tell somebody who has no hope, who has no faith in God, this person will leave what he's supposed to do and follow you up. And when this person follows you, he becomes a slave to you. And when he becomes a slave to you, he cannot, how will I say it, object whatever you're saying. I don't know if you get me. So when this man told me this, and I said, sir, thank you for your information, but I will not do it. I can't take the laptop. Sorry, sir. And that was how I left. And believe me, I've had lots of temptation about that. But where am I today? I've not gone too far, but I've gone a long way. Okay? I am not proud. I'm not saying I'm proud or anything, but I'm telling you that God has been my stepping stone. He has been my ladder. He has been my, how will I say it, my strength. Because men will always fail you, but God will never fail you. Now, in this Russia, what am I trying to say now is that if I was that kind of person that had no faith in Christ, Jesus, I would have listened to that man and I would have been a slave to that man till date. I wouldn't have been on my own. Do you know? And even when this man does anything wrong to me, I can't even say it because he gave me a house, he gave me a laptop to sit down with. I don't know if you get me.
I
But
get you.
yeah, now what am I trying to say? I'm not saying what people are doing is wrong, but I'm trying to say what somebody did to me is what I don't like. And maybe this same person might have done it to a lot of people, or a lot of people might have done it to a lot of people who can't speak out today. Why am I speaking out? Is because I'm free. And this
Okay.
is what every Nigerian in Russia needs. You need to be free to be able to speak your mind at a point in time. Because what am I speaking out for? I'm not speaking out for myself. If I want to speak, if it is for myself, man, I'll just relax and eat my meal, eat my food, go to my walk, take look at watch a movie, do what I'm doing and stay on my own. But what am I trying to do? I want the lives of Nigerians in Russia to change. I want them
Okay.
to have a different mindset.
Okay.
As they're listening to me, we're not only talking about the effects, the things that affect Nigerians in Russia, I'm also talking about things that Nigerians in Russia should do or would do to be free.
Okay.
Now, another thing affecting Nigerians is that we have high expectation, and this high expectation is frustrating a lot of us.
Okay.
High expectation from people is frustrating a lot of us. Now, you come out and you say, ah, man, I think this I expect this man is gonna do this for me. He's gonna, and when you go close, you see this person says no, or it disappoints you, and the next thing you're boom. Now, when that kind of frustration comes into your life, you are ready to do anything, and it is affecting the growth of every Nigerian because when you are doing something that you're doing that will affect a fellow human being within around you, you are also not putting yourself at risk, but that person at risk also. And now we should, number one, have this belief in ourselves and stop having a high expectation of these people. Now, there was a time some people were like, okay, Henry, we can just, if you want to take something, we can just give you something to just get some people, you can vote and all those stuff. Man, I have
Sorry,
my
my brother,
rights.
Mr. Henry, can I read this comment for you? Someone say our embassy is not trying at all. I have been calling them since morning, but no one is picking up. Okay, that one. Maybe the girl that answered the call maybe is taking a shower or something is wrong. So my brother, go ahead.
Yeah, so somebody also said the mentality of Nigerians in Russia is all man for himself, and we Nigerians in Russia like competition too much, which is true.
I didn't see
You
that.
know,
Okay,
the
okay, I see him.
competition is really, really, really killing them. Like now, what affects Nigerians in Russia? Too much competition. Now, thank you for telling me this one. I will still throw more light on it. Now, let me tell you, brother, see, everybody's life can never be the same at the same time. There is a time for somebody to climb higher. There is a time for you to meet up with that high level. You can't climb as far as someone has climbed the life because the grace leading that person is not the same grace with you. And when you see somebody doing well in this Russia or having lots of things to eat or cars, everything, be contented with what you have. Your time will come. Because when you don't do like this, you're still trying to put yourself into a big pressure. And when you're pressured, you're going to do things that is not right. Believe me, that person that you see driving that car, pushing himself up, he waited for his own time. There are most of that person's mates that has already gone far before that person. But his own time came and he's there. So competition, when we try to push too much competition, it's going to be a very, everybody trying to compete with somebody. The more you're trying to compete, the more you lose focus on your goals and purpose. For me, I will use myself as an example, bro. Everybody listening
Okay,
to me, I am not perfect, but why am I speaking today is because I believe I'm working towards perfection in life.
okay,
Okay, we should know when to let go. Nigerians in Russia should know when to let go. I am a very good footballer. I played football very, very well. Nobody know. If you see me when I play football, I'm not telling you what I cannot do. I am very, very good when it comes to football. I play
which
defense.
which wing which wing do you play?
I play from the defense. I play from attack. I play from the midfield. This is me telling you that I play like literally all wings in the stadium, like in the field. I can play from the midfield. I play both legs, left and right. But why am I telling you this is because when I came here, that was the same football that brought me in. There was number one, no person in the Russia to tell me, hey man, football is not working here. Nobody did that. Nobody to tell you, man, this thing that you're coming to do here, I don't know how you're going to survive it if you have not even played Nigerian national team before. You know, these are the work of NCR. When somebody comes in, this group that call themselves Nigerian Community Russia should welcome this person, look at this person's goals, look at this person's dreams, and try to advise and empower and inspire this person. You understand? I joined that group. Most of them knows that I'm a footballer. None of them called me and said, man, you should find something else because you're not going to this football. It is only one person that spoke with me. I said, Henry, go and start teaching job. You finish school, you can do this. If they don't know, this person made sure that he spoke into my brains. Football here is not going to do anything for you. And this person is not even, he doesn't even have a rank in that NCR.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand. Now, why am I saying this? Is because if somebody like me came inside there and nobody to advise and say, man, look at this thing, look at this football, that the main focus, because now what am I saying is that when you're a leader, you should always focus on the goals of your subjects. Okay. Now you're a leader. When we come to a meeting, you can like, let's hear from others. You don't just say the agendas that will only affect you positively. You speak about these agendas and you don't even think about the agendas that will also affect the people that you are leading. It is a very wrong aspect of leading. Okay, you don't always think about people at the high points, people who can get what you want, people who can do what they want. You should think about people who has no privilege to do what they want. Now, apart from that, I played football. I played and I played and I played. I played for, instead of Russians paying me, I was the one paying them and playing football. At a point, I realized, man, if I should go back to Nigeria, I'm not going to get far in life because Nigeria is not a place to go back to.
Okay.
I advised myself and I said, okay, hey, let's do something. That was when I started looking for help, and which everybody, a lot of people said to me, no, if you can't do this, no, all those kind of stuff. And then at a point, I started my code room job. You understand? Where I was, yeah, code room, where you work in a very big refrigerator. There they preserve potato, tomato, garbage, and all the rest. You know, I worked there 2 times, and I couldn't stand the cold because it was very, very cold there. I had to stop the job, and I started looking for a magazine job. Why am I saying this to everybody listening to me? You can start from small. A journey of 1,000 steps starts from 1. It is a quote everybody knows. Okay? When you want to achieve greatness, you must start from failure. You must start from pain. You must start from all these things that are really, really. You must start from a point of life that you can't feel comfortable with what you're doing. You should start at a point where you feel shy of what you're doing. You should start from a point where you cannot even stay in, and somebody will see you doing what you're doing. At the point I was cleaning the supermarket when I got a supermarket job. You know, when people come in and look at me, they'll see how tall I am, all this kind of stuff. Like, hi, guy, what are you doing here? Like, a lot of people ask me a lot of questions. You know what I tell them? I'm in a process. I believe I was in a process because when God wants to make you, He takes you through a process. And then our Nigerians here in Russia, what can easily help us to start getting affected by the things that other Nigerians do is follow your process, go through that process. There is a process you need to go through. And when I started going through that process, believe me, bro, I worked for that place 2 months. 3 months. They didn't pay me for like the second 2 months, but at the 3rd month, God saw. Now we are going into that payment part after. At the point, God saw that I've really given a lot to this. I've given a lot to this working in magazine. I was scrubbing. I don't mind what people are saying. I don't mind if I don't mind if my friends are driving cars, if my friends are wearing good clothes, if they are putting on big shoes. I didn't mind that. What was pushing me was that I believe that one day I will have all these things. I believe that one day I will have all these things. And then I kept on pushing myself, bro. Now, listen, I didn't give into the competition that was happening in Russia. I'm just telling about myself because after speaking about myself, we can get into more things. I just want some people to derive some things and learn a little bit. Now, I didn't let the competition push me. I didn't react to it. I was always wearing my canvas, even when it was very cold. Canvas. It was a Russian woman that said, stopped me one day, an old woman. She said, Tini holodna pachemu, because it was inside the snow. I was wearing it because nobody could have bought me a shoe, and I wanted nobody to buy me a shoe. But when God saw that I left the competitions and everything happening, He sent an angel to be as a Russian, just a Russian guy. This Russian guy, what did he do? He went and bought jackets, bought shoes, bought a lot of things and give. I never asked him for it. This is because I believed in God. I never gave into the competition of people wearing big shoes and other things. It is normal. I am happy for them. And when you're happy for people prospering, your own prosper will come. Your own prosperity will come. Believe me. When you're happy for people prospering and don't envy them, don't get in competition with them, yours will come. Now, I'm not driving out of what we are saying, but I'm still getting to it, okay? Now, number one, I didn't get paid in the first month. They only gave me 5,000 ruble the first month where I worked. Somebody worked for a whole month, gave him 5,000 ruble. I was there. I still believe in God. I didn't stop the job. I knew I was going through a process, okay? So after that, bro, the police people stopped me. Now, this is another point. When police stopped me at Shokosky, I had nobody in Nigeria to call. Like everybody that is in this Nigerian community, even I was in that group, I had nobody to call because nobody. I haven't heard where they say if police hold you, call so person, then I don't know if you understand.
What year? What year is that? What year is that?
That was 2018 ending, 2018 ending of it, like November, December. You understand? Okay. So I didn't call them because I tried to make some calls. Well, some people were like, man, see whether they will collect money, see whether they will collect money from you. I even called Russian friends. My Russian friend came over. Yo, they didn't listen. But what saved me that day is only God. The man said that we are going to the deportation camp, all this stuff. He said it. I said, God, is this how I go back? I went back to Nigeria. And after a point, I said, man, policeman, you are my friend. Why are you doing this to me? And the man changed. He just gave me back my passport. Like, just that word. You understand? And he was like, oh, take your passport, but don't come here again. You know, I saw it as the angel of God telling me not to come there. And that was how I got my connection into teaching job. Because immediately I stopped that, I had to apply for teaching job. Now, nobody taught me how to apply for teaching job. Because a lot of people were teaching in this mosque. Even I tried to contact them. Most of them didn't give me a good advice about this teaching job. I said, please give me textbook. Now, we are also going to look into that because it's affecting Nigerians. When you are doing a job and you see your brother wants to join you in this job, please follow this person up. Give this person links. Tell him how to go about it. Try to put him through this job. Now, in my teaching job, I will not say that for me, I've shared job for a lot of people. Even when I see jobs, like one of my friends is working in my camp, in my English camp, my company English camp. I put him there. I helped him get the job. He's still working there today, and he doesn't play with me. Why? I know that yes, he doesn't know how to speak fluently like everybody. I'm not even perfect in speaking, but I told him, bro, see, as far as you can say A, B, C, D, as far as you can say, I am fine, I am good. I gave him that encouragement when he even felt he can't do it. I empowered him. I said, bro, let's go. I told my manager about him. They interviewed, and at the point, I said, please, maybe you should, he can start with the little money you guys are paying. And that was how my friends started there. And now they don't play with him because the kids love him and he speaks, he plays with them, and he's friends with them. Why am I telling you this? Because I tried my best to go out of my own comfort to fight for a fellow brother so that he can get a job. Not only him, I've also given a lot of people connections for them to work as a teacher. Now, when somebody called me on phone, Henry, how about teaching job? I followed this person up. I said, man, go this way, put this, you have to put this, put this. This is me sharing my own experience, little experience from what I just learned from just 1 year and some months. But people who have been here for years, 10 years, 5 years, 6 years, that can even share more experience, that can even share more words to encourage us are not doing it. And they are all the leaders, and also they are all entangled in that stuff called NCR. Now, I've been removed from the NCR. I don't even want to get back to the NCR. I don't need it. It is not affecting my life positively.
They remove you, or you just go away from there?
I was removed because I was fighting a lot of people then. So it is
a fighter. Huh.
Not like fighting. I was going against some how will I say it? Some ideas. I was against it because it was not helping. It was only ideas that will help the bigger people. It is not helping the poor people, or not the poor. Let me not call for the minorities. It is not helping. They are not hearing from us. You understand? So now, after that, bro, by the grace of God, I am okay. I have a lot of connections, like teaching jobs. I'm trying my best to do. Okay, I didn't start like the teaching job. I'm like, brother.
You want to tell us how you go about knowing how to teach the teaching job?
I never.
No one show you the way. You just by yourself.
Yeah, nobody told me. I was even asking a lot of people about this. How do I do this? Let me tell you, it is not a Nigerian that even gave me the link. It was a Ghanaian. I will never ever forget this lady. A Ghanaian followed me up. Then wow. she was the woman that I was living in her house. She had a husband, and this woman every time, Henry, you do like this. You see this book, you can take a photo of this book, okay? Just say hi, hello. This woman followed me up, a Ghanaian. Why I have a lot of Nigerians that I've also called and say, sir, you are doing this teaching job. Please, can you connect me with that? I'll talk to you later. Can you connect me? And I'll get you back to you later. They keep on posting me. But brother, one day, after the police stopped me from Shokosky, I came back home. I was at home for 1 week. And I prayed. After praying, I opened my HX.through, like that Ghanaian woman said I should do. Immediately I opened it. I had no experience in teaching. You understand? I had to start posting, writing, calling numbers that I see, writing, I want a job. I started doing this, and bro, at the point, one person called me.
Wait, you open your, I didn't get you.
HH.ru, headhunter.
Okay. HH.ru.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is a site for where you can find jobs in Moscow. You understand?
Okay.
So as I opened this site, I called to the people. I wrote a lot of people. A lot of people rejected me. I had a lot of rejection, and also this I will tell this to everybody here. When you're having a lot of rejection in life, God is trying to get you the best one. Believe me, this is also an advice. It's something like a motivation that can motivate you guys. When you're having a lot of rejection in life, never let it weigh you down. God has the best plan for you. Now, apart from that, when the one company called me, I went to that company, bro. I had no document. If anybody here knows Omega Plaza at Aptos of Care, the person will know that when you're entering that company, you have to show your passport. You know, when you before you enter that big plaza, you have to give them your passport. They will give you a card which will take you through. And this is where the company I was working for is. I had to go to that company. When I went there, I saw how big it is. I was like, God, I don't have the document. How will I do this? They were arguing with me, and God just sent the manager, the person who invited me for the job. The man come down and said, he's with me. Let him in. And that was how I went in. Without no documents, I started this job without no documents. Why am I
Wow.
saying this? Why am I saying this now? For those there, for those who are listening to me, thinking that you have how would I say it? You are not qualified for something. God can qualify you at any time. God is the qualifier of man. He's the one who qualifies you, not a man. Then stop thinking that things that you have with you can't put you through that which you want to get in life. No, have faith in God and go through it. If God sees that you have a faith like a mustard seed, He's gonna push you through any obstacle. You understand? Believe me, I went there and the man just opened the door and I went and I passed. I was like, yeah, yeah. He called me. He was the one that invited me. So I went upstairs. It was like at the fifth floor. I went there and I sat down for my first interview in Moscow. They
Okay.
interviewed me. Have you touched before? I was like, I used to play with children. I love children very well. A lot of things. They asked me a lot of questions, but at the point, I believed in myself, bro, because I know I haven't done this job again. Now, what am I trying to say to you guys again? Believe in yourself. And after that, when they called me, I was like, I wasn't selected, bro. Let me tell you, I wasn't selected at the point. I left, and the guy was like, the guy who brought me was like, Henry, you're not smiling. Just put some smile on your face. I know you're full with anxiety. You're just anxious, Just relax, okay? Just relax, huh? Let's go back. Smile when she's talking to you, please. I want you to get this job. And this was how I went back. The lady started asking me another question. I started smiling with my teeth open and everything. And brother, they said they have accepted for the job. The job, they pay
Wow.
others higher, but I started with a lower money. Now, a lot of people will look at themselves and say, no, I'm too small for this. I'm too big for this money they're giving me. No, start somewhere. Start somewhere looking
Please,
at all these
how
things.
much was your first payment? You say you started from low payment.
Yeah, you can work for a whole day and they will pay you 1,002
Okay.
for a whole day with children, go around, do everything that you're doing. 1,002. Then I had no job, but you have to do it, bro. The job was really, really hard. It was a hard one. I don't mean the job that when you sit down, you just sit down and teach only. This job, you have to go with the kids, work with them, push out with them, wake them up, make sure they're okay, check up on them. You have to even watch them at night when they're sleeping, so nothing will happen to them because it's a big, big camp. You understand? And this is somebody who doesn't have a document going into Russian something finance, Ministry of Finance, environment. How it happened, I don't know. They didn't ask me of documents, but later, when God gave me my documents, that was when they started asking. See how God works.
Wow.
You should take a step in life and don't mind the difficulties. Don't mind the things that are going to stop you in front. Because the more you keep on thinking about yourself that you're disqualified, it affects the Nigerians in Russia. This is what we are talking about. You understand? Now, this is my life. A lot of people can learn from it. For me, I'm still moving. I'm still learning. And finally, the football part, I realized that this wasn't my calling. Now, this is the part I said Nigerians should know when to let go. You are not getting any younger. Anybody who is a footballer that is getting to 29, 30, 31. Yeah, a lot of people are still playing the football. But look at your age and look at the country you are in and look at the things. There's nothing God cannot. God can do everything. But at the point, you need to speak to yourself so that you don't waste your youthful age. Are you getting what I'm saying? This is an advice for most of our friends. Yeah, football can pay you, but it is in Russia here. It's hard, bro. It is hard. Like Skipper will be or how will I say it? A witness to what I'm saying. He knows a lot about football. Here in Russia, you pay to play football, and when you're trying to get a contact, if you get that contact, you need a visa to leave the country. And now, when you see yourself in this situation and you're getting old, you're still playing football, this will make you rely on people. Because then, when I was still playing, every day I have to call people, please, can I have 10 or 100 ruble to eat? Because I'm not working, I'm focused on football. Please, can you give me 500 ruble? Please, can you? And then they think that you are you're a beggar and all those stuff. Yes, it's normal for people to think that you beg all the time because you are trying to survive. If you're not trying to survive, you can't get that, okay? So at a point in time, people should know when to quit, when to stop. In whatever you're doing that is not really going well, learn to hear from God. Go back to God and hear from Him and ask Him what you're supposed to do. Because when you don't do this, you're stuck yourself, you're being stagnant in a particular place. Because if I'd been still playing that football to date, bro, I won't be here talking with you. I'll still be here now. Don't you be get 1,000, please, 5,500. Because no, you have to pay for the field. You have to take care of yourself. You have to eat, and you have to stay in the gym all the time. You have to even pay for the gym, and you have no sponsor. You have nothing. Nobody's going to sponsor you. You have to even take care of the family. You understand? So I'm trying to tell the Nigerians here that the only thing that will affect us is when we don't know when to quit. It affects Nigerians a lot in Russia because I've seen a lot of Nigerians doing a particular thing and they don't know when to quit because it's not working out for them. It's working out for everybody does not mean it will work out for you. I never ever wanted to sing my songs. I wanted to be a pure footballer that would be earning lots of money in life. But at a point I realized, Henry, this is not your calling. You have a greater calling than this. Why not go with it? And putting myself into this greater calling, it has opened doors. God has really opened doors and also put me through with people of quality. What am I saying? People of quality, not in Russia, but outside. People of quality that will really push my life forward. Let me tell you, sirs, another thing that I'm going to say about this Nigerians. The majority needs to listen to the minorities who can't speak for themselves. There are people here in the society where we find ourselves makes it difficult for us to notice the rate at which we age. Somebody should put this down. The society where we find ourselves, which is here in Russia, it makes it difficult for us to notice the rate at which we are aging. Because you stay here, everything is just here for you. You're trying to stay around with somebody, clock with somebody, just to make sure you please this person and you get some things from this person. You don't know that time is going, and time is something you can't get back. You understand? And now the majority should bring out their mind to listen to these minorities who has nothing to say, who have attached their lives to people who can bully them. If they, do you know that bullying? There is bullying in Moscow. Do you know bullying? Some people
in Moscow.
Some people bully some people. Do you know?
Go ahead. I didn't know that.
See, whoever it may concern, I don't know who is doing what he's doing or anything. So anybody who tries to fight me about this one, that means you're guilty of what I'm going to say.
Okay.
We should stop discriminating each other and stop bullying each other. That you have a certain rank in anywhere you are shouldn't give you the right to intimidate a fellow human being. It's wrong. It's affecting Nigerians in Moscow. And it makes the weak ones, they cannot even speak. Because they have attached their lives to these same people who bullies them. I'm telling you the real truth. I don't know, but I'm just saying this is because I had a story of one. This one, it's not I had, someone told me something about something that happened in Moscow here. And at the point I was like, man, so this kind of thing still happens. And I'm not going to say much about this. I'm just going to throw this little point that I threw, and that is all. We should stop bullying each other. We should rather help or rather listen to the weak ones. Not because he's weak, you have to bully him. You have to take him from his, use your position to make him look down, because it's going to cause depression for these people. And depression is getting high in Moscow. It's also affecting Nigerians in the whole Russia. Depression. Now we need to look into depression. Sometimes it is good to just take your phone and say hello. Or as a leader, you write in the group and say, man, not even, you start in the group and say, all right, hello everybody here. I am writing because I can't reach everybody, but I'm writing to just let you know that we know you're going through a lot. God is your strength. You are the best. You are this. Some words of encouragement in a group can help somebody who's about to commit suicide to stop. And this can also only happen from those authorities that have the right to circulate messages to everybody in a certain group. You are the leader. You have to try your best to make sure that you reach out to everybody, not one after the other, but a little message that you can send to the group as a leader can encourage, can inspire, can help save a life. Because you don't know who is going through frustrations these days or depression, and it is really happening a lot in our society here in Nigeria, the Nigerians here in Russia. I don't know if you get me. A lot of people get this how would I say it? A lot of people get they get intimidated and they get frustrated when they see a lot of things happening and they cannot even speak. There is no way you can tell me that somebody who has something to say that cannot even say it will not get depressed. Because this person, I said it before, this person have really entangled himself with things he cannot do. Now, some of the youth are afraid for some reasons not to speak out when they have to become, when they have to, because they have engaged themselves into things they find so hard to come out from. Now, Nigerians and Russia should listen to this also. Some things that affect us, it's we engage ourselves in things, activities that we cannot come out from. And those
Okay.
activities makes us weak to speak for ourselves, to push for our life, to live a free life. I don't know if you get me.
I get you.
Now, I am saying this because with this, they can't even speak out. They are selling their voices. We shouldn't sell our voice in Moscow. Nigeria should listen to me. Nobody should sell his or her voice. If you want Nigerians to move forward in Russia, we should speak. Speak when you want to, speak when you can. Somebody's hearing you. I know even what I'm saying here today, a lot of people will be angry about it. A lot of people will say a lot of things, but I don't care. I'm just speaking out because for me, I'm getting comfortable. Others are not getting comfortable. And we still need to speak about those who are not yet getting comfortable. Now, I told you about when I was working, I wasn't paid. It is happening in Russia. Now, if I'm a leader, let me tell you, if I'm a leader, which I don't want to be in Moscow or in Russia, I don't want to have anything to do with the leadership stuff. If I am a leader and I have some legal entities, legal bodies in my group or people that I'm leading, I am going to do something, bro. These
Okay.
people who are giving these Nigerians job, now they are afraid of police coming to see this person working in their company, right?
Okay.
Because they are doing it illegally.
Yes.
And also, if sometimes when police comes, when immigration comes to their camp, they will tell everybody working, go upstairs, hide. People can tell me that what I'm saying is true, and so people just go and hide so that immigration will not see them. Because these people that are working there, the people that are working for are trying to save themselves, not even you that is hiding. Believe me, I know this. You know, when you come into a country, you try to learn about their rights, your own rights, and the things, the do's and don'ts in this country. Now, these people don't have a right to employ somebody who doesn't have a document to work for them. And then we have legal bodies in our NCR who can come out and form a group that, like, and send a delegate that we go to these companies that we look into these places Nigerians work and say, this is a paper, and we as a body, the Nigerian community in Russia, we are standing and telling you that we are aware of this guy working here. And if he should work and not get paid, we will sue your firm. And when you are trying to let this known to them, believe me, they will be paying out. Because I try to, like, how would I say it? I don't have the power to, but sometimes I feel like I can do these things myself. Like, go out there, tell these people that what they're doing is wrong, it's against their law, and which is Russians respect the law very well. And that is why when they see police coming into their camp where they're working, they tell people to run away. I've seen it, bro. They cannot tell you to run away. They don't tell some people to go out because those people have documents. They are legal and they are employed legally and they are paying them. But they take us Africans as slaves, and it is affecting us Nigerians here. We need somebody to stand up and fight for us. Who is going to do that? You can't work in the code, and after working, nobody's going to get you paid. And also, the payment is a problem because when you try to talk about it, they say they're going to call the police for you. They try to frighten you because you have no documents. You have nobody to speak for you. You have no legal entity standing with you. If I am a lawyer, bro, I am telling you what I will do. I will take it as an obligation to stand for everybody who is working in Moscow that are not getting paid. Because I'm a lawyer, I know my rights, and I know what I can stand for. I know what I can sue, and who I can sue. You understand? So all this is why am I saying it? We the NCR, the Nigerian community here in Russia, there should be a body that can stand out for these people. You understand? That can stand up for these people. We should have a body controlling people that are really hustling in this town. Because when you give this impression that nobody cares in that group, and this makes our young guys do a lot of things that they don't want to do. Now, I have something to say again.
Someone say nobody at all. All the leaders in Russia are dead. Oh man, this thing is not good. Bro,
Like,
you throwing hate, man. Go ahead, my brother.
so now, another thing I want to say is there is this Wait, I want to get the message very well. I think I wrote
Before
it
I
down.
got into it, because I have so many questions to ask you, you know. Because
No, no,
Nigeria,
I just
Nigeria community.
I have one. I have like 5 minutes more just to say what I want to say, and I'm done. Just 1 minute. Okay.
If you have questions, comment, okay? Throw your question out, you know. Mr. Henry is here to answer all our
Mm,
questions. Yeah.
Now there is this thing that they did in NCR. They are always doing. If you don't come to meeting, they don't look into your matter.
Whoa. If you do not come to meeting, they will not look into your matter.
Like, bro, like I'm just trying to tell you, this is a general something. When you are not involved in the meeting, when you're not involved in the group, but you're Nigerian, they don't look at you. Like they see you as someone who is not participating. They say you're not a participant, like you're not really participating. But let me ask a question.
Someone say, come, let's open a teaching school, Mr. Henry. Ekwe.
Ekwe, my brother. Ekwe, my brother, my personal person. Ekwe, Ekwe, that one. Now, what am I trying to say? Yeah. Now, when the judgment of the head coordinators are getting harsh, it doesn't help us at all. Now, not coming to meeting does not mean he's not entitled to the help of a certain group. Now, have you asked yourself why this guy couldn't come to meeting? Have you asked yourself the minority in your group, why aren't they coming to meeting? Now, the people that comes to meeting, let me tell you, someone can drive a car to the meeting because he has a car. Someone can book a taxi because he has the money to do that. Someone can come with a friend because a friend is there to help. But there are people who can't come because one, they don't have document. They are afraid of going out to the metro station. Two, they don't even have money to push themselves to that meeting. Three, they don't have anybody to inspire and empower them. Then what is the work of the leader? And when this same person brings up a topic in that group, you're saying, man, you don't come to meeting or you're not a part of the meeting. It's not right.
Well, this is their statement. This is their statement.
Bro, I'm telling you what I know. What I know. It's not something that anything I'm going to say here today, God bear me witness, I'm not going to say anything that nobody has done or nobody has said. I was in Nigeria. Sometimes I used to see a lot of comments and I just look past it and go my way because I'm a busy person. Thank God I'm a busy person. I don't rely on anybody. I will hustle. Even though you tell me to come to the other city to come and work, I will go there and work. You understand? If you tell me now to come out now, Henry, rush out, go to another city. Now, you know where I go to work. You know, let me tell you guys something. I wake up 6:30 every day. 6:30 and I go to work at Dogaprud there. Dogaprud is a very far place from where I live. I live at Liberty. And imagine how far I go to work. This is how far I can hustle. This is how far I want to be independent in Moscow. I don't want to depend on anybody. Don't want to depend on any group. I don't want to depend on any community. If they are not there to help me, I help myself. And let every Nigerian out there know that they are ready to help themselves. Everybody for himself, yeah. But why I'm really talking about this NCR is because if we are everybody for ourselves, why do you open a group? Why do you open a group called Nigeria Community Russia? What is this group doing for us? What is the focus? What is the vision? I just want to know the vision, the goals that they have for the young people here in Russia. There is no vision, there is no goal. You understand? So anybody who thinks that there is a goal, there is a vision, it's a problem. There is no vision, there is no goal for any Nigerian Community Russia. We don't have it. They should set that goal. Okay, like I told you before, I'm sorry to bring up this issue again. But at a point, I called the president, who is the recent president, I called him to tell him, sir, please, can you hear from me? You are going to be the leader. I just want to say something, the mind of the young people, those who cannot speak, I want to speak for them. He blocked me. I told you that one. He blocked me on WhatsApp.
Who blocked you?
The president, the one you campaigned for. He blocked me.
Please,
on WhatsApp.
He's not the one I campaign for all of them. I did not campaign for one person. I campaign for the both sides. Please.
No problem. I'm just trying to tell you something. He blocked me off. He didn't listen to me because he had heard some rumors about me that I asked people of money, which is true, bro. When I had nothing doing, I asked for money instead of stealing. I'm not gonna lie. This person you are seeing today begged people for money in this Moscow. I begged to eat. I begged to pay my rent. Then, because I don't want to steal, I don't want to involve myself in anything that will cost me pains in life. I was still pushing. I was still heading to somewhere, and I kept on asking some people. When I called some of the big men in the group, now look at the life they are living. You call a grown-up man and ask him for money. This man calls the other people and tells them that you are begging. You ask this person, this one, do this, and they keep on doing it. At a point, it was said in the group that they know my life, all those things that, bro, I saw a lot of things in Nigerian community in Russia, but I'm here to tell you today that Henry is a changed human being. I'm the one giving out to people. I am giving. To the extent I know I'm giving. And sometimes I give my last card because I know how it feels not to have for somebody who is trying to hustle and push out. And if you get what I'm saying, bro.
I get you, bro.
They said a lot of things about me in that SCR at the point that it cost me tears. And I told them, yes, I know I'm a beggar. I know I asked you guys for something then when I came in. It was because I don't want to go against my God. God said you should ask. It shall be given to you. So asking is not a bad thing. Even Jesus in the Bible, he went and asked for a cup of water. I don't know, is it something from a woman from the lake of something like that? I don't know if you understand. When you ask somebody, please, sir, I don't have something like this. Please, can you just help me? I'm trying to hustle. I'm pushing my life. I have a goal. But because of this goal I have, there are a lot of things I cannot get. I'm trying to get through these things. I want you to really be of help to me. They take it and now they circulate it and they mark you. The one thing they will do is they will mark you to say, yes, you are this person. Anytime this person calls you. So maybe that man thought that I was calling him to beg him money. You understand? Because that was the election time. And I was calling to tell this man, sir, if you're going to be a president, since I'm voting for another person, I'm putting in for another person, and I see they're telling me, everybody's warning me, Harry, how can you go against this person? How would you go against this person? That means I don't even have my right to vote.
Okay, sir. Please, I want to find out. You are voting for another person, and you are calling this man to advise him.
No, wait. Before I vote for this person, I'm voting for, I already called this man. He was the first person I called because I went for a meeting. There was a meeting we went for, and we are asked to, like, this is the person that we want to bring out as our brothers, like, to be the president of Nigerian community Russia, and we should support him. I said, okay. Now, not supporting him, like this person, I've not even seen him. To be sincere with you, I've not seen him for the first time, but I'm going to support him. What I did was I took his number and I wrote him, hello, sir, my name is Henry. He blocked me. Just hello, sir, my name is Henry.
He blocked you just like that. Hello,
yeah.
My name is Henry.
My name is Henry. I'm telling you the truth. God bear me witness in anything I'm saying. I tried to call him. He didn't want to pick up my call. He still blocked me off. That was when I got angry and I said, which kind of leader won't even listen to somebody he doesn't know? You want to be a leader. You want to lead the Nigerians. Are you leading the people you know that have cars, that have money, or are you leading the people that doesn't have these things? What are you here to lead us for? You understand? That was when I said, okay, since he cannot pick my call, I had to make a meeting with the other candidate. And I said, sir, see what I want us to do, how you can help the Nigerians. Please, this stuff of job, not giving them money and other things, to find jobs and other things. Please, after speaking with this man, I said, okay, so I'm going to vote for you. I'm going to push my luck. I'm going to try to stand for you so that God can give it you to us, so he can help us do some things. And everybody started fighting me. That was when I started having enemies in Moscow. Which I even, for me,
start fighting you from
a lot of people. Even somebody called me on phone. They sent somebody to call me. And the person was recording my call with him. I look at that person that they called. This is what I'm telling you. That person now that they used to record my voice, he's still somewhere having his life scattered. And me, I'm moving forward because he's under a spell. He's under people. He can't even use his own words. At the point, there was a time he called me and said that I didn't even know a lot of things happening. Like, I forgave him immediately. He did that. I know he was recording my voice note with him, my call with him. He recorded everything and sent it to the head of the. Somebody called me from the group and said, "Harry, we saw everything you said today. So like there's this adage in Igbo that you cannot cook food for a whole crowd, but the crowd can cook for you food." This was what they told me then. I said, "Sir, I fear no human being. Apart from God, no man dares in my life. If you want to try, try. God will fight you, not me. I can't even raise my hands." You understand? And that was why I started having a lot of calls from the Nigerian community Russia. Everybody calling me, telling me that I've done wrong, I've done this, I've done that. That means I have no right to even vote as a Nigerian in Russia. Then why are we voting? Why are we having an election?
They say you don't have right to vote.
No, I'm saying when you are trying to object me for voting for someone else, that means you're telling me I have no right to vote.
Okay.
You understand? So that was a big fight for me then, as a young person who has nobody like. But all I had was God, because I wanted the voice of the people to be heard.
Okay.
You understand? Oh, some people say they don't even know that I have Nigerian community in Russia. They have it too, but they are not reaching out. They are not reaching out to people they are supposed to reach out. The people they are leading, they are not reaching out. This is just a group of people who does things the way they want to do it. They have their own vision. They don't share the vision with us. Because if you're leading me And you're using me to, like, now the embassy knows that there is something called Nigerian community in Russia, right? And I think there should be some things that should be given to this group if there are some things that are needed. And there are some people who goes for all these kind of things, you understand? And if there are what do they say? If there are people here in Russia that needs to be heard and they are not listening from these people, what then are you doing? How are you a leader? Okay, in Nigeria and in Russia is telling that you don't even know there is something called Nigerian community in Russia. Why? Because we are not publishing that fact that we have a Nigerian community in Russia because we don't want to listen to the minorities. There are some things they don't want the people down to listen to know about it. You understand? So, chance of grace, I'm gonna say what I want to say. Please, nobody should try to like tell me not to say what words.
Go ahead, my brother. Nobody is in. Go ahead.
I am not
my platform.
I did not call
your mind, please.
I did not call anybody's name. Number one, I did not call anybody's name. Okay, somebody say I got all the voice messages. Big setup, and please be careful when talking to people on the phone. You see, I told you some people are calling me and they are recording my voice. Now all these people that was doing this, where are they today? They are under somebody. I am not under anybody. I'm under Christ Jesus. I'm under Christ Jesus. That is the pillar that I'm standing on, and that is what is making me in life. I don't need to get me. Some people looked at me, people who doesn't even know me, people who doesn't even know they can get something from me in the future, came to blackmail me. Now, what if me and you come in the future? You still look at this guy that you blackmailed, you did everything, you still say, ah, man, I blackmailed this guy. If you don't help me. At a point, their mind will be judging them because for me, the Bible tells me, Harry, make peace with all men. And believe me, I've told everybody sorry. Anybody I know I've wronged, I wrote it in that group before I even left that group. If I've offended you, man, I'm sorry. I forgive you. Forgive me also. You understand? But I will always say my mind. You understand? As a child of God, I fear no truth. I always say the truth. And that is who I am. You understand? So after everything, bro, there was the fight. I couldn't even take it anymore. You know what I did? I had to just let everybody go. Everybody should just stay on their own. And I said, whatsoever is happening in the Nigerian community is not my problem. I don't care about it. But bro, till date, I still get a lot of calls, a lot of things. People, nah, brother, is there any job? How you fit to do this thing for me? I say, okay, man, I will connect you. Go to this person, go to this person. The ones I can do it. But now, why do we have a community, a Nigerian community in Russia? People who can speak, yes. Now we know we don't know how. Most of us don't know how to speak Russian languages, okay? And most of us have that connection. See, let me tell you, bro. No matter what you tell me, I will disagree with you that nobody in that Nigerian community, all of them, most of them, like 10 or 5 of them, has connections that can lift men, that can make men do legal work in this country.
Oh, hold up. Go ahead. Huh.
They have a lot of connections that can put people through jobs in Moscow. Are you getting me? They can put people through good jobs where they can get paid than letting us fall into the trap of people who are not going to pay us when we work. So for me, I rest my case here today because I know I'm going to go to work. Okay.
This is just 1 hour. You have more 1 hour to stay here with us. So I have for like a couple of questions to ask you, my brother. So
this is it, sir. For let me just conclude about the NCR. For me, I hold no grudges about them. They should listen to my voice. Please, Nigerian community in Russia, what I want is we are your subjects. Look into our matter. Try to inspire us. Try to give us visions. Try to give us goals. Because when there is a goal, when there is a vision, we can move forward. I don't know if you understand. When there is a goal, when there is a vision, we can move forward. We can go further than we are in life. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you can't give us this vision, if you can't give us a stepping stone as your subjects, then why are we in that group, making up the group for you to lead an empty house? Because if you are leading a group without the people who you are leading, you have an empty house. It's an empty house, believe me. So the reason I came out here to talk today is because all this my journey in Moscow, maybe it is the will of God, you know? It is the will of God. It is the will of God that I will one day like this speak out for people. And since my life, I've always wanted to speak out for people. I've always wanted to do that. But I'm not doing it because I want to get something from anybody. No. Bro, anybody out there, it is good to ask for, it is good to ask for money. It is good to tell people that you are suffering, you are not eating. It is good because if you don't do this, they will depress, they will oppress you with their lifestyle. And when they do it, you're going to be a slave forever to somebody you don't want to be a slave to. You understand?
Yeah.
So today I can say, God, I'm proud that I can buy if I can buy food if I want to eat, I can buy a pen, I can buy glasses, I can get myself some shoes if I want. Why am I saying this? Is because I depended on no NCR and God is taking me higher. Now everybody here, if this NCR is not working for us, let us be our own personal self and push up, because they are not really helping us at all. They are not helping at all. Now, okay, let me tell you something. There is something I saw in Nigerian community Russia last time, and I started laughing. Okay, somebody posted it in Igbo community. Was it Igbo? They said, the NCR has scattered, though. That even the president that they elected, now they are seeing the fire there. That the man is taking the man is, somebody wrote it there. I'm not saying what I did not read. I'm telling you what I read.
Somebody wrote it on their group.
There is a group. There is a group. It was written. I will not mention the group where it was written. Somebody wrote it that, man, Nigerian community is scattering. This kind of thing that is happening there, that they are leading themselves. They are not even hearing from anybody. The people, they take laws into their hand. They do what they want to do. Bro, I started laughing. I just wrote ha 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 ha, because from the beginning nobody will see what's going to happen. But after everything, if they think, let them pretend that everything is right there. Nothing is right in the NCR. Let them pretend I'm saying the truth. Nothing is going well there. I'm not there with them. Nothing is going well in the NCR, Nigerian community Russia. Nothing, no vision, no nothing. We don't have a good vision for the people of Nigeria in Russia. They should give us a vision. We should work with a vision, because there are some at a point, there are things that they. Wait, I want to ask a question, Zubby, because me, I'm not sure about this one, so I will not talk. I will not say it far. Is there any allocation going to the Nigerian community Russia from the Nigerian embassy?
Is that what?
Is there? It's a question to the whole congregation, everybody, viewers. Is there any allocation going to that is attributed to Nigerian community Russia? Is there anyone? Is there any allocation, like maintenance money or money for this, money to do that, or all those kinds of things? Is there anything that we get?
But let me comment. When I interviewed the current president, he said this body, they don't have any sponsor. No one gives them money. No one gives them anything. They are doing it on their willingly, on their own. No one contributed any dime to them. I asked this leader, how much will you be paying once you are a president? He said nothing. No one is paying them. So I'm not there. If you know this, you can tell us.
No, I'm asking. This is a question I'm asking.
No one pay them. No one give them money. They do this on their own. So my brother, I want to ask you a question. So where do you want them to stand up where they are not doing well? Can you just tell us where do you want them to buckle their belt and sit up and help people they are leading?
Number one, they should set goals. They should set a goal. Like I can remember there was this video people are sharing. Dubai, at the point, Dubai was desert, and they set a goal that 2020 something, or 2019 or 2010 or 25, 205 or 20 something like that, that they are reaching this goal. And as a country, they reached that goal and their country changed. Now, there are some goals you will set as a human being, because this is your video that you made, this is your whole up stuff that you made. At the point before you made that whole up, at the point before you made that your whole up, it was a goal and vision in your head. It became a goal. It became a vision, and that vision and the goal pushed you. It gave you the push you needed in life. It gave you the push, and you pushed harder and harder and harder, and you achieved that goal up that is running everywhere now. I don't know if you understand. Now, if the NCR can give us a goal and say, this is what we want to achieve in a year, we will be proud to say that Nigerian community Russia achieved this. And you see, people will listen to this, and everybody will fight for it. Everybody will follow up. We stand firm and say, yes, Nigerian community Russia has a goal. Now let us follow this goal. Let us work towards this goal. Then at the end of the year, we'll be proud to say we achieved this goal in Nigerian community. And the next day we set another goal and purpose. And you believe me, things will be going well. Now, the number one focus, the number one goal we can set is, now maybe let us set an entity that will stand for people who doesn't have mouth to speak.
Okay.
Let us set an entity because we have lawyers, we have people here in this NCR who are citizens of this Russia that has the power to go inside any office. Me, I'm a student only, but if you see where I'm talking, just where I'm saying speaking my right in like in places, you look at me and say, man, who is giving you this morale? It is I don't have pride. The only thing giving me this morale is my right as a student, a right that you have. When you know your right, you can do anything. So what am I trying to say? If these people at the head there can utilize what they have, what I mean by utilizing is like they can use the power they have to set up a goal, a certain goal, and say, now we are going to stand for the people who has no voice. We are going to be the voice of the voiceless. Bro, believe me, Nigerian community Russia, when we achieve that goal, you will see young guys who are working can also attend to meetings because now they are getting paid and they have a place to live and they can come together and share their thoughts. But when there is no goal to do this, nobody's coming to share the thoughts. When you tell somebody, man, leave your house and come to meeting, the person asks you, let him fly, he go fly, when they don't pay him today for work. I don't forget me. So if we can set that number one goal by SCR, I will be glad. Number two, things that they can do to make sure the place is going far. They should give us a platform to speak. Those who cannot speak. I don't know if you understand. They should give us a platform when they come for meeting, or when they want, they can just say, okay, this week, this meeting is going to be only for the minorities. Let us hear what is happening in Russia. Let us hear what is happening to them, what they are feeling, what they want for from NCR as a body, as a community. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. This is a goal. They can still do it, and people will now. If I maybe they said it in the meeting, I will go back home and say, man, brother, NCR, they give us time to talk our mind. I will go next week. The other person come next week, talk in mind. You go tell the other person, man, I spoke my mind and they're working towards it. This was go before you know it, bro. Things will really go well with us as a community. You understand? Then we can reach out not only people in Moscow, but people Nigerians in Riyadh, Nigerians in the Russia, in the whole Russia. There are people who are supposed to, like, now as an entity, as a Nigerian community in Russia. Me, I agree to the point that I can stand up. I'll be sponsored and say, okay, Henry, go to Ryazan, go to Kazan, have a meeting with Nigerians in Kazan, get their own opinions, come back to Moscow. This is the headquarters. Try to report what you get. This is, we have to look into it and know what they're facing there, know what to try and do. This is what our Nigerian community is supposed to be doing. I don't have this political mentality, but still I'm having this because I have a human. The number one thing, we should have this human empathy. We should have this not thinking only of ourselves. If somebody can come out and say, okay, we are sending delegates to this state, this state, this state, this state, for Nigerians in Russia, not only in Moscow, we can get to understand what is happening. Some of our Nigerians can kill themselves. Some are dying because of some things, depression, frustration. We try to get this person and inspire him, bro. You have a life in the future. You have. We can speak, like my father always say. Those who start to cook before you, we always have a broken pot before you. That's what my dad always say. And now most of the leaders in the Nigerian community, Russia, they have started cooking before us. They have old pots, they have broken pots. They are supposed to teach us how to cook so that our own pot will still last like their own lasted. Yes, I'm just trying to let you understand something, bro.
No, Skipo, please leave me alone. Please, I did everything for both sides. Please, I campaign for Mr. A. I campaign for Mr. B. Please go ahead, sir. My brother, Michael, please, you say something. Let my host finish, okay? Please, can I bring you back?
Of course, no problem.
No, let him say. No, he can speak. I'm here. I can hear you, bro. Speak.
Okay. So, my brother, please tell us your name and where are you hailing us from, please?
Yes, my name is Michael. I'm calling from Russia, Moscow City.
Okay, go ahead, my brother.
Mr. Zubby, thank you very much for this program, and I want to tell you something. Zubby, you see, Mr. Henry is talking. He's speaking the truth, the fact. You can make this Russia become something else with this your program. You know, we can forget about Nigerian community, forget about the embassy. You, Zubby, with this platform, you can make Moscow a better place for all. When men like Henry speak, you know, he's fearless. He's speaking the truth. He's not afraid. These are what we call men. You know, Henry, God bless you.
Bless you, sir.
You know, I like your courage. I like your boldness. You've just spoken the truth. Any man who will fight you is an enemy of the truth. You see, everything I've been following the moment you started speaking. I've been following it to this moment. You've spoken the truth, my brother. God bless you. I want to share something from what he's saying. Zubby, you said the Nigerian community, they get no income. It means they are useless.
I interview all of them. That's what they said to me. That's what. After
If this
this
is the
live, I'm
truth,
going to share the video again. It's on my YouTube.
okay, if this is the truth, then they are useless. When a man brings money from his pocket, of course he will do what pleases him. You know, I want to share a little experience. Moscow. I don't want to say about Russia in general because I know about Moscow. Moscow is a place where wicked people live. People who have no conscience. People who don't feel for others. What is richness? Richness is not all about what you have or what you own. It's all about richness is the heart. Richness comes from the heart. When you feel for others. When I came to this country, I was a footballer like him. Mr. James, I don't fear no one. I am like him. You know, Emeka, I am Henry. I want to be your friend. I don't make friends, but I like men that speak the truth.
Bro, you're welcome, sir.
When I came in here, James, he lied to me. He brought me in here that I will have it. You know, I don't fear no one. He lied to me.
Lied to you.
I came in here, he collected my money. Do you know what the painful part of it? You know, I understood everything is just a game. I moved on. He chased me out of his house.
Who invited you to chase you out of his house?
Of course, he chased me out of his house.
Okay.
You get me? So I was on my own. One day, I was going to the Nigerian embassy. He saw me on the way. When I came in then, he doesn't have money. He saw me on the way. He bought a big Jeep. He was okay. I didn't see he stopped me.
The same James?
He turned around. He carried me. I was just like 50 meters to the embassy. He turned around. He carried me to show me that very car. You know, I was expecting, bros, I was coming back from training. I was expecting something, no matter how little, from him. You know what he said to me? He said, no worry, call me. I have anything, maybe call me. I said, bros, I didn't see you now, and I didn't see I call you.
Who be that? Who did you meet? Is it the same James?
The same James. Okay. You know, this very thing, I cried inside me. I said to myself, you know, when you believe in yourself, according to what Henry is saying, when you believe in yourself, forget what people are saying. It's just inside of you, what you believe on yourself. I said to myself that very day, that one day I want to grow up and deal with this man. You know, to God be the glory. I grew up. I saw him one day in the club. I looked at him. I said, bros, you've been teasing, I no go grow. But why now? He said, no be here we go talk, I left him. So, you know, this is people you meet in Moscow. You lie to your own brothers. You saw them when they are dying, and you are okay. Why not show them some love to correct your mistakes? What will you lose to give me $100? I needed even a 500 ruble at that moment.
And he collected your money, right?
Of course, now I'm telling you now. He brought me from Nigeria. I paid everything. I came here. I gave him $500. He brought me to a local team. No, they were speaking Russian. I don't know anything. He said, they say you should be play ball, but you say you get documented for sign you. You know, stories upon stories. So let me say something again. I have more to say. Henry, I'm so grateful that men like you. I'm so grateful that men like you still exist here. So I grew up. Zubby, you know this story, but I don't want to go deep into it. But I want to share a testimony that you see God Nothing is
At
impossible before God.
all, at all. He who believes in God.
A sister got problem sometime in Moscow. A problem that if you have this problem, you must go to jail. Is a must in this Russia. You know, I don't know who I am yet, but I believe I'm somebody, I'm called to serve God, but I don't go to church. But I know what is God.
Go ahead.
You know, this sister got problem. I just had a call from her. Please contact this lawyer. That was the last call I had from her. So I picked up that number. I contacted that lawyer. I was speaking with the lawyer. He said, this is a government lawyer. I said, okay. So I called people in Moscow to help. Our sister is in big mess. You know, people gathered. People judged the case before the case. People said, I am lying. I want to take money from them. You know, I got frustrated. I got tired. I am someone, if I want to do something, and when I get tired, my spirit fights me. You know, I got restless night. My friend said to me, do you want to help this lady? I said, yes. He said, come on. I will support you. Let's help her. You know, from that moment, I dropped everybody in Moscow. I started this journey alone. In the middle of this journey, a lady, I have never said this to her, but wherever you know her, Zubby, I don't want to go far. It's related to you. God will always bless her because she's a good woman.
Amen.
She supported me. She supported me. You know, I did everything. I said to God one night, I said, God, if this girl will go to jail, people will say, I'm really a criminal. Show me mercy that she might come out. My friend just made a phone call to top people. You know, her case was settled. She never knew. I speak with her from the prison every day. She spent only 3 months. I said to her, listen, you will not go to jail. Your case has been settled. She never believed me. Her case has been settled. They are just waiting for 3 months to let her go. She called some people in embassy. I don't want to start calling names. You know, people judge.
Okay, please. If you just hold on for 1 minute, let me just know what our sister have to say, please. I'm not stopping you.
Yeah,
please,
yeah,
our
yeah.
sister, tell us your name and where are you hailing us from? Hello?
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Hello, you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
can
can
hear
hear
you
you now.
now.
Okay,
So please tell us your name and where you call us from, please.
okay. Susan calling from Moscow.
Susan, please go ahead. What is your point, please?
Okay, I want to thank the first speaker, Mr. Harry. I'm sure you've just gained a follower. Like he speaks the facts. Like you speak, you speak like the heart of everybody, every youth here in Moscow.
God bless you,
Thank
Thank
sister.
you
you.
very much. You see, this issue of what's going on in Russia. I think let's forget about God day. You know, we are our own God. I think our God lies in our hearts.
Sure.
So in normal, you see, I don't know how it feels, but we are in a country where we all came here for a better life, right?
Yeah.
So in a country where you come into, we see ourselves on the road. We have the same skin color. It doesn't matter we have to come from the same country. Let me start from there. I just see a lot of blacks on the road. You're trying to say like, let's just start from this very. You're trying to say like, hello. They just see you and just ignore you, kind of snub you off.
Exactly.
That
Let,
is how they
let,
normally do.
A
let's just
point.
let me just start from there. I feel like when I see a black like me, I want to talk. I want to get to know you. I'm not trying to help you. I don't know why they seem to when immediately they come into this foreign country, they all behave weird. They all trying to want to show you they are more, they are this. No, we are black. We are one color. This our color of skin. We are one. We should be able to see each other on the road and just say hi. Where are you from? I'm from so place. Just introduce yourself because you don't even know who you are talking to. You don't know. You can't even exchange numbers. And some when you're trying to like, okay, can we just can I have your number so that we can like talk? Oh, don't worry, maybe we'll meet up some other time. Like, it's not done. Let's start from there. Let's pick it up from there. And you see, in this country, there are a whole lot of people that they are already made.
My sister, can you just stay one place so that your voice will not be breaking? Okay. Can you just stay one place?
Okay. 1 minute. There are a whole lot of blacks in this country that have been here for 20 years. They are already made. That in a way that God has blessed them. You get?
Okay.
God, it was God that did it for you. No one did it for you. But do you give help to the person here? You can be of help. You're already living good. There are some people you might call up and just say, please, I needed help. Not that I'm asking you financially. Just guide me through the step you've already made, the step you've already done. Just help me, please. I just need guidelines. They'll keep telling you, don't worry, just do it like this, do it like that. And that is, even my own was also hard. In this country, I see it just a matter of no one wants to help you. No one. Everybody don't. You know what they feel when
No, sister.
Wait, please, Michael, allow him to finish, please.
You see, in this country, they feel when you are getting higher, maybe God will bless you more than them. They don't want you to be above them. They feel if I will help this girl, maybe she'll come better past me or come the rich one kind of.
That is the fact. That is the fact.
Everybody, if you help the other person, we are all on the same level. No one will look for help from one another. We all believe in it. No one wants to greet you on the street. They say you are black. Like some, they are not even up to your standard as a person, but you just want to communicate. Why? Why can't you say hello to your person? Like being in this country, all man for himself. No, it's not done. And I haven't even heard Nigerian community. I never heard of such. If they even have such an organization, I never heard of such.
You do not know about them?
No. That's to tell you they are not functioning, because they should be able to gather people.
Of course.
They should be able to look up to people, not just looking up from themselves, them that made the community. They should be able to extend. No further. So people are see, people are depressed in this country. They just want somebody to talk to them, to say hi, hope you day fine, hope you
exactly.
Even they're not asking you financially to give them 100 robots. No, pick a call someone today, say hi, how are you? How are you just doing? Don't worry, everything. Give words of encouragement. That's you one by meeting someone on the street saying hello. It's something. Let's start from there.
Okay, my sister, if let us say they ask you, what do you want Nigeria community to do, to impact, to infect, to just help our life to grow? What do you like to say? When they ask you,
have something like a selected person that will have the contact to reach out to everyone. I don't know, maybe they should kind of create another organization that will bring people together. Then you gather their contact and then put them into that community, Nigerian community team. I don't know how I'm going to, like, just elect people in different regions, people that have the time. Even if it's someone that is not working, give him that job. If in a day or in 2 weeks, tell people, please, not contribute 100 or so more. Give this guy where they work out, go there people. It starts up from something. I heard that people said they are not giving any cash to that community thing. It starts up with how you first of all care for the people in that community. Then you start asking for contribution. And when the contribution is being made, if really the money is being used well, people want to contribute more. It's because they are not functioning well. That's why they have no income going into their organization.
Okay. Thank you so much. Any other thing you want to add?
No, I'm done.
Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, God
bless you.
So help us to move on. So, Michael, please go ahead, please.
Okay, as I was saying, so what I'm trying to say is, you see, when God stands for you, there was a day on 31st December, I will never forget.
Okay.
I have never shared this story with anyone, but I want to share it online.
Okay.
You know, I was going to Kalomina every Saturday to send her food. Every Saturday I go to Kalomina. A day I was about to, she asked for dress. I brought, let me say something online. You see, God, if your hands are clean and you speak the truth, no evil will behold you. This is the fact. I'm a living testimony. On her clothes, there was something in there. I don't know because I'm online. Something that will put me, myself, to jail. But you know, I searched this very thing. I was very careful. I searched the whole clothes. I could not find it. The lady who gave me the clothes searched the clothes. She could not find it. I brought this clothes to this place. And at the entrance of this place, they wrote there boldly, if you try yourself, like smuggling something in here, you are gone. You know, this clothes passed searching, passed machine, passed everything and get to this lady. I was drinking on that for 31st night. She called me. She said, Chidera, that is my native name. She said, do you know that you brought in something here? I just threw it away. I was so scared. You know, I knelt down. I said, God, indeed you exist.
Wallahi.
Where will I be today? You know, to cut my story short, she came out exactly that 3 months. I was so happy. You know, nobody, people were like, Mike, how did you do it? People who insulted me that I was about to take money, you know, they changed their amount.
Okay.
So what I'm about to say is Nigerian embassy is a forgotten issue.
Okay.
This very lady has a son. You know, the people taking care of this, government took the son, the people taking care of the son got tired. And I receive call every day, come and take, I just need a document from Nigerian embassy to bring a child of 4 years old.
A document from
Just
embassy,
a
now you
document.
just need.
Embassy. You know, I get to go to embassy and start fighting. Before they say, one madman is here.
Okay.
Before they attend to me, we got the child out. And another thing with embassy is when Etiosa killed George.
Okay.
You know, I'm a man of justice.
Okay.
I'm a man who my eyes does not see evil, and I'll be quiet, never. Because I'm not scared of anyone now.
Okay.
You know, I follow the case up. Etiosa is my friend more than George. George is not my friend. But you cannot take another man's life. You must pay for it.
Okay.
You know, kind day, one day God will visit him. Kind day, I also fought him in the embassy. I was going to the embassy. We are going to the embassy. We are having meetings. Etiosa has been released from the police station where he was kept by Kinde. I want to ask a question. Etiosa has no document. How did Etiosa fly back to Nigeria if not the same embassy that we are going to fight for justice? How did he go back to Nigeria? Do Nigeria embassy collect money? Maybe I don't know. You know, that is a question I've been asking myself. This is the authorities we have. We have nobody. So, Don Zubby, I want to share something again. I said to myself, I once walked on the coal. I know what is it. You know me very well. I don't club. I don't keep friends. I come to the bar sometimes, maybe once in 5 months. Now, of course, so.
Okay.
You know, I don't live that kind of life. So I decided to help my brothers who I have the same feeling. I have felt what they are feeling right now. I bought Tizes. As I'm saying to you, I said I will give. I had a black boy said to me, I get 3 Tizes, but instead I will give black people. Say na wahala. I say, brother, you know one give black person. He said, yes, so you know one wahala. I say na wow. I tried to convince him. He turned into argument. I left him. So I got that idea. I said to myself, look, if you are here 5 years back, every time it snow, they pack it very cleanly. But right now, if you observe very well, Uzbek do not walk outside the snow again. Their brothers bought them cars to save their life. So I bought Tizes. I caught a big boys. Let me say big boys that I know every week they spend good amount of money in the bar, drinking, enticing someone, trying to depress someone. I don't understand the fact.
Okay.
I call them, many of them. My brother, I say, support me. You can invest here, buy your own taxes. Let's give to our black brothers so that we can look at what Afro Shop is doing. He employed
Big shout
people.
out
People are
Afro
working
Shop,
under
man. Big
him.
shout out Afro Shop. Go ahead.
Mr. Felix, he employed many people. We can start from somewhere. We don't need to depend on any community organization. If you are blessed, it is not, the Bible says it is not of he that runneth or he that willeth. It is of God that showeth mercy. Whatsoever you are today, it is of the mercy of God. It's not about your smartness.
Okay.
So why can't someone support me? For 2 weeks now, I've been calling people. I know they have this money, but you prefer to look at your friend's girlfriend.
Ooh!
You know, this very guy is dating this guy because you feel he doesn't have money. You start chatting that
That's
girl because you want to give her
intimidation. The
100.
intimidation and the bullying. The
That
bullying.
is bullying again. You are bullying that
That's the
person,
bullying we are talking
intimidating the
about.
person. You know very well.
Instead of you to support that
You
guy.
was once like this very person. So, my brother, this is why I say Moscow is wicked. Do I use that word? Why can't we help ourselves? You have this money. I know before I call you, I know you have this, you can do this. Why can't you invest? You will get your own money. But this boy will stop working on the code and get his own money as well.
Okay.
Is it not something reasonable? No, Mr. Henry, I want to talk with you after this program. I
No
like your
problem,
God.
bro. No problem, bro. We good. We
Understand?
good.
Okay.
So Zubby, if you have any question for me, please. All I beg of
Michael,
is
before you go, just before you go, because Mr. Henry is not having enough time. So if they ask you now, what would you like Nigeria embassy or Nigeria community? Let's just start with Nigeria community. Nigeria community, what do you want them to do to help our life to grow well?
well, if you ask me about Nigerian community, I know it exists.
Okay.
You understand? I know there is Nigerian community, but to me, it's a place where men lie.
Where men lie.
Men protect their own. Yes, where they protect their own interest.
Okay.
Yes.
Where they don't want you to grow.
Okay.
You know, helping someone is not giving the person cash. Like Henry said, a word, just a word. So for me, it does not exist.
Okay.
Nigerian embassy, it's a shame.
Okay.
It's just a shame.
Okay.
You know, where no, I don't know how to describe Nigerian embassy.
So my brother, good morning, good afternoon. Please, where are you where are you heading us from, please? Nigeria is not a big person for this country. Please, my brother, where you hail us from, please? Tell us your name and where you call us from, please.
Good morning, brothers. My name is Machiavelli. I'm listening from Moscow here. I'm in Moscow.
Okay. Machiavelli calling from Moscow. So go ahead. What is your contribution, please?
I just want to take our brother, Mr. Henry, right?
Yeah, Mr. Henry.
Mr. Henry, thank you so much for your contribution and your ideas, of which he put on the table for public square. You know, this is let me just say, this is a public place where someone can come in and lay his own opinion, his own idea on how he feel we should go about it. Do you understand? I really thank you so much. You did well.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, should I continue? Or?
Go ahead. Make your point. So that
Okay.
Mr. Henry will.
Okay. I've seen since I came in this country, I've seen the way our people are living life. More especially our old men. You understand? As you a newcomer, is all they will do, they would like to obtain you first.
Obtain you.
Obtain.
Sure.
That
Of
is, they
course.
must obtain you.
Yay.
Namor.
Do you understand?
Truths are coming out.
Do you understand? There's no word of encouragement, no orientation. Anybody that he comes around would like to obtain you. And after that, you will see a different kind of person altogether on that very person. Do you understand? But the only thing is that I thank God for my life up to date. Although the
Okay.
country is not good, but I thank God today. I don't know how to beg. I don't brought up in that way. So I
Okay.
don't look up to anyone here. And I must tell the gospel truth. Nigerian community refuse to stand up for their challenges. They have
They
a lot,
refuse to stand up for their challenges.
of
Good.
course.
Okay.
Do you understand? I didn't. I'll put it this way. So many of us are living under fear in this country,
Thank you.
of which is not supposed to be at all. Although I don't have documents, but I'm not scared. Do
Okay.
you understand? We are living under fear for so many years, and that has been in our mind up to this point. That you see that your brother coming to the country newly. The orientation you give to your brother, you would like your brother to join you in that the same in that I don't know how to put it. You be giving your brother a kind of orientation that your brother will be under the press. Do you understand? You will not tell your brother this is how you need to go it, but you'll be giving your brother some silly and rubbish orientation after bringing his spirit down. The next thing you will do is just to push your brother out of your house, of which is very, very bad. You have a whole lot of things. But the reason why I'm here is that if the Nigerian community, if the elected officers are not doing well, we can find a platform to encourage ourselves.
We
To
need a
carry,
platform.
of course.
Nigeria community is there, my brother.
No, that's what I'm saying. If they are not standing for their challenges, if they are not doing what they are elected for,
Okay.
if they're not carrying, if they're, as if they are not taking the masses, if they're not carrying us along,
Okay.
we can find a platform to forge ahead.
Okay.
Blacks in this country, in general, not even Nigerian community alone, blacks in this country, they are not standing up for their challenges. That is the problem. And we are still living under fear. This is not how it happens in other countries. This is not how it happens in other countries. So, my brother, Mr. Henry, thank you so much for your opinion. You are
Yes,
right.
sir.
All you have said here is true, nothing but the truth. You
Yeah.
understand? So we
Yes,
cannot
sir.
live under fear. We
So,
cannot live under fear.
okay. So, my
So
brother, what do you
yeah.
want Nigeria community to do now where they are not doing well? I just want to get everyone point. What do you think they are not doing well, and what will you be expecting from them to do well?
You see, what I expect them to do, I believe there are so many of us. We have so many lawyers here.
Okay.
Do you understand? We have so many men that know people in government. Do you understand?
Okay.
We have so many lawyers who can file a paper, write to the government. This is what we need from this country. We have lawyers who can take a step for betterment of his own people in general. Do you understand? So many countries do it. We are living on. In fact, we are everybody, every blacks. Mostly, should I call it all every blacks or the whole Nigerians? We are living under fear. We are not. You see, we are not rising up to our challenges, and this is not how it's supposed to be. We have gotten to a point that we're supposed to know that we're supposed to be free.
Okay.
But all of us, you see the orientation we are having here. All of us are doing one thing. We believe that let's take on one track. That is our problem. We're only having that one orientation.
Okay.
We're following
I
one
take
step.
notes. Okay.
Do you understand? We are following one step
Zubby,
of which is not supposed to be. So, okay. So our leaders here, they have connection. There's people that spend 20, 25 years, 30 years here. Do you understand? We have lawyers. Even if not lawyers, but there's some people who know government, who know the leaders here.
My brother, must they be old people? Must they be old people that will always go for this?
If had it been, I can speak Russia like I know people. Had it been, I know people. Man, as even if although I've not been, they have not been long here. I have not stayed long in this country, but I am not scared of anybody. That is one thing about me. Had it been as in I can speak Russia, you see how human behave. Like black, I'll show them the true black in me. But sometimes I don't know if there's a lawyer I know. I keep telling him there's a lawyer I know. I keep talking with him. I keep asking the question: what have you people done ever since you've spent so many years here? You spent so many years here, but what have you people done just to make the people that is coming new to live a better life? Because we are not living a better life here. Forget all these things you are saying.
Zubby,
we are not living a better life here.
Please, I want to correct, brother. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
It is all stories. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
And this is a fact. There is no lawyer, a black lawyer here, only if you study here. You know why? Russian law and Nigerian law is different.
I'm bringing you.
Anybody saying to you he's a lawyer here working in Russia and he did not study here, I better than a format. I know what I am saying.
Here. The lawyer studied here. He studied here.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Because many of our old people, they say they are lawyers.
Okay.
They say they are lawyers. But how can you study in Nigerian law, when we use Latino law, and you say you are working here as a lawyer in Russia? It is not true. They work through a lawyer, a Russian lawyer. They cannot represent you anywhere.
Wow.
This is the fact, because when you come about something about this law, I know it very well. I know my right. I know what you can do. They will say this is not right. Because anyone saying to you, many of our black people say they are lawyers. It is not true. The law of Russia and Nigerian law is different.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
only
how
if you
it
study
is.
here.
Okay, Mr. Michael, please let my host say something before, because he's running out of the time now.
Okay.
So, Mr. Henry.
Okay, thank you everybody for joining, and also thank you for speaking your mind. I'm really grateful for that. But I got out some things that I would like to look into. First, I'm going to start with, do you know that Nigerian community Russia, when we come together as a body, we can earn a lot of money from talents, and from talents, not only from talents, from people we see that they're doing greatly well. Do you know? Now, can I tell you how? Most of these people who has connections to big footballers use your platform very well. When you get these people and get an agent for big footballers, there should be like something like Nigerian Community Russia hosting something like a competition where you can get out good footballers, like 2 or 1 in a year. Now we say this is a good footballer coming out from Nigerian Community Russia, and we are sending this person down for a football trial, so place. And with the connections everybody has, they put it together, and you see this one player goes to a place and sign contract. Believe me, that player will never forget NCR. That player will also come back to pick one player. This is how we start. Number 2, if we have a good model in our NCR, we can push this person to be one of the best models in Moscow. A lot of us have those connections. When this person is a good model and is earning big money, this person can still come back and take some other models with him or her. Number 3, when we have somebody who can really, like basketball players who are very good here, Russians have basketball teams. Maybe this person doesn't have a way to get into this basketball team, but he is good. If we call ourselves NCR, Nigerian Community Russia, what is a community? A community is where you people share your thoughts, people coming together to have the same kind of lifestyle, to have the same kind of thought, to have growth within themselves. Now, if we want to grow, we are going to have to focus on something, and that is improving ourselves, improving the people who can't improve themselves. Now, how can we improve people who can improve themselves? We are a community. Now, this person, you try to host empowerment programs. Believe me, there is something they said about the welfare. Let me say something. We should say thank you to those who are trying. There are some guys in this country who are trying for the needies. I should please, I'm not putting you guys out on the line. I'm going to say thank you so much, all of you. I don't want to call names, but you guys know yourselves. There are some young guys, even one person I know that is so good that if you call his name, now everybody here will start saying, He is a very good person. He calls you into his house, he gives you a house. He's always, if you don't have a house, he's, now this guy don't have a house. How do we do? Oh, yeah, come to this place, go to this
Why
place.
you cannot say his name? Why you cannot say his name?
No,
Give him.
no, I can't say this person's name because I don't want
Let's
to
not
praise.
praise,
I don't
yeah.
want to praise him. He
Yes,
shouldn't know that I'm
public.
praising him. This
Yes,
is me
yes.
Okay.
Not,
giving him attributes that he doesn't know that I will give.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay,
exactly.
so that is what I'm trying to do. Now I'm trying to pinpoint some things. If you have a friend who is buying you a drink of 10 million and that friend cannot give you 1,000 ruble, he is not a friend. Leave that person. He's killing
Yes.
your life.
That's
so,
This is
now
what
so,
is
my
killing
brother.
Nigerians in Moscow. At a
Yes.
point, you have a friend who is
Now
ready to
so,
say, man, enter the car. Let us go. The person will buy you Nkwabi of 10 million and then he cannot give you 1,000 to start up something for your life or to transport yourself to a company where you have to look for a job. That person is not a friend. Leave that person.
now
Number
so, my
two,
brother.
there is this black man, a Nigerian man like me. Ask every people. Anybody that really knows me will tell you that I don't see any black person that I will pass. If you like, don't talk to me. I must know your name. I must know who you are. I must talk to you. I must give you encouragement words. God bear me witness. This is what I do every day. Even I met somebody in the metro station. So one day I used to, every day I stop them. Hello, how are you? They will not even believe I'm Nigerian sometimes because there's sometimes this code I will burn my hair and look like all these dark haired people. They're just like, why are you coming to me? I say, man, I'm African Nigerian. How are you doing? You understand? Man, where are you from? They say this and this and that. I say, are you going to work? He say, yes, man. I say, man, continue your hustling. God will see you through. You understand? Like, I speak encouragement to these people. Then one day I saw one Nigerian guy who married a Russian. Because he married a Russian, he was speaking on phone, I think in Nigerian way, like in English. So he was passing. I said, I was at Goom, this Goom at Red Square. So me myself, I'm a big boy on my own because I'm teaching. I came there to teach a big one boy like that at Goom. I saw this man. I said, "Hello, sir." I was like, "Hi, how are you?" The children of this man, the mulat, you are telling him, "Papa, Papa." He is vanity. The man not really listen because it is our bigger money, and this is what is killing us in this country. It is killing us because you married a
That is the
Russian
fact.
and you see a Nigerian, a human being. I was like very ashamed of myself because I can even call the children and buy them something because this is I do it a lot in Moscow. You understand what I'm saying, brother? Okay. So now if we have this kind of people who has gotten married to people and they have this document, they are citizens and they feel they have everything. Please, when you see somebody saying hello, listen. I don't know if you
Okay.
understand. It will really stop after because now when you do that to me, I'll get very angry, and then you're building a bad and evil thought into the good mind that I had. And if it is someone who doesn't, the person, then I will not do this again. And tomorrow you see this person not talking, you say, this person is like this. But you didn't know what changed this person. It was a fellow brother that changed him. So I pinpointed that one. Then the next pinpoint I want to do here is people obtaining from other people and not standing up for their challenges. It's a wrong thing in the town. Okay, one of my brothers said it that they obtain from you. It is wrong. We should stop it. It is affecting Nigerians. When you obtain from this person obtains from the other person, this person obtains, and the obtain it continues. Nobody stops. You understand? But when you have this mind, okay, let me tell you something, Zubby. You know how many footballers that don't enter this country because of me? Immediately I got my visas and everything. I saw that this is an opportunity for people to leave Nigeria. I was not even charging any money. What you do, just pay your school fees, send it to me, I'll do visa for you immediately. Come. I brought in 12 players, 12 good guys into Russia. I'm not telling you what I did not do. 12 people. My brother is among, his friend is among, my senior brother came here because I came in and I saw opportunity for them to leave Nigeria. Immediately I saw it and I said, okay, my brother, what you're doing in Nigeria is not helping. You can come and do the teaching job I'm doing. My senior brother is teaching now as I'm talking to you. He's in a teaching school where he's teaching. He's working. I gave him my job. I have to go and look for another job because I've gotten. See, there is a sacrifice I made in this country that nobody else will make. I brought him when my brother came in. I left a job that is very close to me, and I told my manager, my brother can do this job. Give it to him, and I quit that job. You know what I did? I stayed in the house for 1 week looking for a job, and I found a job that will take me 2 hours to go and do. I am sacrificing myself to go and do that job. You know why? I sacrificed my own job for my brother, for him to do. Then I left and started looking for a far job, and I'm going to that far job till today. Why am I saying this? We can do more. You understand? We can do more. There is one boy I brought to this town now. That boy is teaching in another he's in another city called small. I've forgotten the name of that. It started with SM something. And now that boy is telling me thank you because he came through me. And now that boy, I told him, go and teach, brother. Football is not working for you. Go and teach. You know, you go to that school, you finish school, go and teach. This boy got a teaching opportunity at that city. Now they're paying him almost 80 something thousand rubles. And the woman that he went there to work with is giving him, has provided a woman for him to marry and all those things. God has blessed him. The woman gave him a house, gave him everything, and I'm happy today that I will stand and say, yes, I've affected people's life positively.
Sorry.
Because I came in here.
You received how much? You said he received how much?
No, like I said, in that city, he said there is no, like, they always respect English teachers, you understand? And me, that even introduced him to the business, he's earning more than me. But I'm happy. I'm not angry about it because now I'm happy that his life is getting better. And that is what we should do. You understand? We should be out there to use what we have to help others. You understand? Most of the guys that are here now, they are really doing well. One of them is doing modeling. This one is doing this one is doing that. This one is doing. You understand? You can come in, but I told them first when they are coming that Russia is very hard. I'm not going to charge you money for my own personal self. It's better than not staying in it. It's better than staying in Nigeria. Because Nigeria, you cannot get a job that will pay you like 50,000 naira in a month or 60,000 naira in a month. It is hard. But if you come here and have that spirit of hustling, either you share paper on the way, or you do this, or you do that, there is something that God must surely pick you up from. And I always tell them, and they say they accept. I say, okay, send your passport. I'll go to the school, I'll put invitation for them. And they are here. I don't know if you get me. And when they come, I say, man, I have nothing to do with you. You have to hustle for your own life. I've given you the advice. I've told you what to do. These are the things you can do. Go into HH.through, call numbers. I can help you call numbers. I show them way, and I left them. This is their life. They start their own life. And most of them are saying thank you to them.
Please, I want you to say that site you normally sack jobs so that many people here can.
We have headhunters, HH.through. We have Avito.through. Avito. You can go to Avito. You can search for any job like packing, all those things. When you write it, they will bring up numbers. You can search for sharing of numbers. Then when you see all those numbers, you call them. You write them in WhatsApp. I used to take numbers from all these sites. I take a lot of numbers. I save it in my phone. This one, teaching one, school two. I will write them on WhatsApp. Hello, my name is this. My name is this. This is it. I try to tell people what to do, and they will do it. So when you bring in somebody from Nigeria, try to empower that person. Try to inspire that person. The little you can. If you can sacrifice, also sacrifice. You understand me, Baba? Okay. So now, at the point of let me use this thing and close up everything I'm doing. Okay. I'm gonna close up because I'm going to work, brothers. On Thursdays, I'm not going to work until 1 or 2 o'clock. So now, the wickedness of people creates bad intention in people's mind who has good hearts. Now, anybody who comes to you, no matter how hard or bad you are, please try your best. Try your best not to show that person your bad heart. Because where you exhibit the kind of person you are to some people who has good minds, it changes them. And this is going to be your fault because it's on you. I don't know if you get me. Now, for us to build a better Nigeria in Russia, we need to exhibit good character and good and love. Exhibit it and let people see that, yeah, man, I think I think there is something good I can do for this person. Man, brother, you are not alone, okay? God loves you. Just that encouragement when is going to go a long way. And then let me close this talk with this thing. Thank you, everybody, for everything that you guys have done here today. I'm really sorry that I'm going to run away because I have to go to work. Yeah, it's fine. I'm trying my best to survive in Russia, and so I'm going to go to work and I'm going to say thank you.
Mr. Henry, don't run away like that. Don't run away like that.
No, sir, I'm not running away, sir. But you know, I need to address.
What is your last advice for the embassy?
Okay, the embassy. I think because of what this my brother say, I can talk about the embassy now because I heard something about the embassy delaying people's passport and all the rest. Like when you want to get passport, they delay you. They try to delay your process in the case that you're doing sometimes. You understand? For me, I've not gone there and they have not delayed me. But if people say something like this, I'm going to say something. Please, 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 you people should help the people that doesn't have this access to get some things. Please help them to get it as fast as possible because sometimes somebody can be in need of just the passport to get something the next 2 weeks. If it is something you guys can do it. Okay? The embassy, you're the best. We all believe in you guys. Okay? Because sometimes if we go to the embassy, they will refer us to NCR. You know, and trying to refer us back to a dead body is not good because NCR is dead for me. It's not really working out. I'm telling you the truth. It's not something that is working out. Believe me. For me, it's not working out. Imagine a whole lot of Nigerians are on this line saying they don't even know there is existence of NCR. Then why do we have it? Why do we have Nigerian community in Russia if people doesn't, if people who are Russia, Nigerians in Russia does not even know about the existence of this group? Why do we have that kind of group? Even me myself, I'm not in the group, sir. I don't want to be there because I'm independent, and I'm happy to say I'm independent. To all of them who cost me, who saw me as somebody who will not make it in life, I am independent now.
Okay.
You understand? So this is my shout out to them. Try to listen to the minorities. Try to listen to the grassroots. The youth of Nigeria in this country are standing up. You understand? Their own time, the olden days when the Nigerians started coming to this country, I believe it was much harder than now. And thank you to people who has really made it more easier for us to live very well, because I know there are some people who are really helping guys here. One of them I know who really tried his best. And I'm saying thank you, shout out to him, whatever it is. And let me tell you something, before I forget, there is one young guy, he might be watching.
Mr. Henry, please, 1 minute. My brother, not Michael, please, my brother. Do you have any other thing to say? Because I want to bring one person that I want to ask a question to my host. Do you have any other thing to say? Not Michael, my brother with cap, my brother with hoodies, please.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Okay.
Do you have any other thing to say?
No.
Because I want to bring another person.
It's all right. Okay.
God bless you.
Zubby,
God bless you.
Zubby, I want to go myself. Zubby, please help me. Please, Zubby, help me. Let's support one another.
Okay.
Someone can invest with me. Let's bring our brothers out of the cold.
Okay.
They can do. I have like 34 people who want to drive the cars.
Okay.
Please, let's support one another. Please help me promote this.
Okay.
We can do this without the community or Nigerian embassy.
Okay.
God bless you, Mr. Henry. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
All
okay.
right.
Okay.
Well,
God bless you,
go.
Michael.
Let me go, okay? Let me go, okay?
So, Mr. Henry, before you go, just hold up. Who is removing? Please, you just remove yourself from there.
Okay.
You stay in.
So, Mr. Zubby, I just want to say something.
So, Mr. Henry, just go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, there is this person, like there is this guy I called, okay? I wrote him on Instagram.
Okay.
Because somebody called me and said, Henry, that time that I was shaking, somebody said, Henry, this guy can really help you. He also came the way you came. But by now, God has really blessed this person. I said, okay. That was during the pandemic, you understand? So then during the pandemic, my working place, we closed our working place because there was no work. You know, the teaching job. I was only doing online, and the online I was doing was paying a little money just for feeding and paying house rent. So I tried to contact somebody. Immediately the borders, like they started opening kindergartens and schools. Somebody said, hey, just call this number. The guy is a very good person. You understand? So I said, okay, I will call this person. I'm trying to drive out a point. Listen, he's a Nigerian. I wrote this guy on Instagram. I brought down my pride as a man. I said, bro, look at what is happening. My company closed and they are packing. I even used video. I used video and I videoed the company, empty halls. As we are packing out, as we are doing everything, I said, bro, but I have just one problem I need to solve out now. And if you can really help out, I'll pay you immediately I start this job. The person said, okay. As in, he said, okay, he will call me. Then I said, okay, let me call this guy back. I started calling this guy after giving me hope that he will call. You know that this person, everybody knows this guy I'm talking about. He's a very well-known person in Moscow. Everybody, if I call his name, everybody say, this guy is good, he's good. Somebody cannot be good. Somebody cannot be good in a bar or to people that he knows that they will hail him. Hey, he's a good person. Senior man, this and that. That is not the kind of love God wants us to show. You should show love. Number one, show love to people that will not be there to start saying, give you praise. Let all glory go to God. I'm not envying anybody. Even when he did it, I said, man, it is life. It's not. He didn't do me any bad thing. Believe me, he didn't do me any wrong at all.
Mr. Henry, please 1 minute. Mr. Henry,
so,
please 1
minute. I want to
point
out something. Let me point out this. I want to point out. What am I trying to point out? This is when somebody calls you as a Nigerian listening to me. That when somebody calls you on phone, bro, if you know you cannot be of help to that person, now, brother, I'm sorry, I cannot be of help to you. Don't give false hopes. False hope can depress somebody. That is the point I'm bringing out. If you like help, if you like don't help, I don't mind. But giving somebody false hope is better. You tell this person, bro, I can't help you, or I don't have something for you. Let that person look for another alternative. But you telling the person, okay, I've heard you, what you said, I've heard the problems you are facing, and you are building hope inside this person. At a point, you let the person, and the person will call you, not pick up the call again. What is the need of giving a false hope? We are killing ourselves by giving false hope. Now, pick out the point. The point is false hope. F-A-L-S-E. False hope to our fellow Nigerians, which is wrong. Nobody should give false hope to fellow Nigerians. If somebody calls you, you know you cannot do anything, bro. Please, I don't have any help for you. God bless you. I pray that God will help you. Oh, National man, thanks. Okay, thanks, man. You understand? Now you know that you need to hustle up and more. But giving false hope, and that is what NCR is giving us. NCR is giving us false hope. False hope.
Go ahead.
They are a big body that is scattering for all of us. They are telling us there will be change. There will be this. If you elect me, if you elect this person, he will help. He will help this man. He will help B. He will help A. He will help Z. Where is the help coming now? Where is the person doing it? What is he doing? All are false hope. We cannot live on false hope. We are youths that are aspiring for bigger things tomorrow, and our aspiration is bigger than limitations. So we should be stronger to push further against false hopes. Thank you so much, sir, Zubby, for everything. That is my contribution for today, and God bless you.
Oh, nah, Mr. Henry, are you married?
No.
Hey. Why? So please, my new caller, God bless you. Our brother is here. Please tell us your name and where you are hailing us from, because I'll be seeing your comments, you know.
Thank you, Don Zubby. Mr. Henry, thank you. My name is Charles Iweke. I'm from Nigeria, and I'm watching from Moscow.
God bless you, my brother. So go ahead and make your point.
I have been following the program, and I have been listening to Henry. Okay. In as much as there are some areas I don't agree with him, not in totality, but you know, there are some certain things one don't need to say on air. But to tell you the obvious truth, Henry really spoke the mind of the people.
Okay.
This is really a realistic truth, an existential happening, that if one follows the phenomenological things happening in Moscow,
English,
to tell you the truth, one can die of depression.
Exactly. Yes, sir.
You find out that most Nigerians are in the house forming hatred from one another. Is giving us bad energy. At a point, you don't even know whom to trust. You might even as well decide to go and take a room self-con and live on your own, because the vibes is not encouraging. Because the Moscow city or the Russian Federation and the people you meet on daily basis have already imparted a negative and a bad energy to you. At a point, you begin to ask yourself, what is happening? Even the people you live in the same room with. And you ask yourself, what is happening? They are becoming more deadly than the Nigerians themselves.
I didn't get that. I was looking.
I said the Nigerians in Russia are becoming more deadly than Nigerians in Nigeria themselves.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes,
go ahead.
we say we are in diaspora. Instead of us to become enlightened, I'm telling you, we are becoming more timid and primitive.
Exactly, sir. I hear you. We need to be enlightened.
Tell me, what is all this competition for? When people in Nigeria has not even gotten their daily bread, what is the competition of birthday this, birthday that, birthday this, birthday that, when your neighbor have not even paid for house rent? And those same people that are doing all those birthday, I am not saying they shouldn't celebrate their birthday, ask them of 1,000 rupees, they won't give you.
They invite you to come and drink of 10,000 rupees.
What is happening? Even if you said you don't drink, they will look at you that you don't drink, you don't smoke. Okay, what do you do? They just want you to like lose your good moral value. There is another point he made about knowing some important people. It's not knowing people. It doesn't intend you know this person, you know this person. The people you know, how many of them are relevant to your calling, to your future, to your prospect? Don't you have problem here? You put up a phone call, nobody will attend to that. I know when I had a problem here in this country, it's only few people. Eze is there, Jeff is there, Oluwan and Oluwaweze is there. Some prominent people in fact, they are at my back. If not Oluwan and Oluwaweze, one of us. Even this Henry, a big shout out to him. And he has even been the same person Henry is talking about without trying to mention his name. He's the only soul that we cry when you are crying.
Okay.
If other rich people are doing that, you will get that courage. You will get that vibe.
Okay.
You will get that vibes. Yes, we all are human beings. We are not calling for perfection. We are not saying we must be perfect. We have our weakness. That is true. But if you look at the realistic and the pragmatic happening in the country, which is Russia, my dear, you will ask yourself, are you really in abroad? You will ask yourself, are you really in abroad? I wonder what is happening. Henry talks about empowerment. Not only empowerment, what can we also do about our girls concerning the prostitution at alarming rates? Why can't someone come and advise them? These are the same people who mess them up on daily basis. Do you know what those girls are passing through? And sometimes you look at these girls, the way they talk, you know that this person is off, he's half mad. I am telling you.
Not behavior again.
The only English they know is show, as the meaning. In fact, at a point, you don't know how to communicate with the person again. But these people, yes, they work out money. But someone can encourage them and say, my girl, baby girl, see, gather this money for 3-4 years, go to the Nigeria, go to any African country, empower yourself, be useful to yourself. Nobody will do that. At a point, even in the forum, you don't, me personally, some of the forums, in fact, I decided to mute the forum.
You decided to remove the forum?
To mute the forum. I am there, but I mute the forum. Because sometimes...
Is it the same Nigerian community we are talking about?
The same Nigerian community.
Okay.
Because even the executives, you look at it as if they fight themselves. You don't understand what is happening.
Thank you. I remove
somebody will private chat you and ask you, why are you saying this?
Something.
At a point, you don't know what to say again. Better for you not to say anything, you mute them. So that you don't even follow up.
So if you make a comment now, someone will write you and say, why will you make that kind of comment?
If someone is not writing, someone will give you a direct call. And by so doing, your franchise, your freedom of speech will be
limited. It's limited. Thank you.
So what is the need? As if that person bought a phone for you. It's only one person, which is still non-Oluwaweze, that will stand and speak up for the truth.
I don't want to talk, but man, let me relax. He's good. That man.
Another person, probably the welfare, the NCR welfare, which is in the person of Chim. Other person, you begin to imagine what is happening. Only Jack, to be a youth, cannot do it alone.
Jack, they try. He's trying his best.
He has been trying his best. He has been struggling. Ekwe has been doing that as well. At the point, I was like, is it not better to remove all these 60, 70 young, old people?
And put the young people.
They are trying to cause confusion. They are causing more harm than good. I am telling you, we are having psychological defeat here. Take any average person to a psychological home. We are having a psychological quagmire. We are not communicating along. Okay, those people who are in the street doing the daily rabota, is that what they will continue in this country for how many years? They are paying house rent, they are feeding, there are some aspirations and hopes at the mother country. At what length?
They have hidden talents. They have hidden talents. Yes,
all these people have talents. All these people can do one or two things. It takes you nothing to light another candle. Let me take, for instance, Nonso Oluwaweze Oti has really helped me even to come to a stage which I am in life. If not of him, personally, by last year, I would have died of depression. Who knows?
He's a good person, Baba.
But at a point, he encouraged me. Jake did, and some other few people. I have to pick the puzzle of my life and continue living. If not, I wouldn't have even come on air. What the Russian people, not even Russian people, what the Nigerian people in Moscow knows is how to circulate fake information, fake news, undiluted ones. And nobody cares about your welfareism. Whether you're going to eat, whether you're going to die, no. And the competition happens on a globe, on the parties and the clubs. Is that the type of life we are coming here to live?
Sir, please, can we leave club out of this? Club is just where someone can go and have fun. No
No,
one forces
we
to go
made
to
mention
club.
of it because we are Nigerians. And Henry made mention of competition.
Okay.
Where are the competition? Am I seeing you? Am I coming to your studio? You are using your Instagram to do this. So where are we competing? Are we competing in my room? Do you know where I live? Do you know where I stay? Whether I live with 7, 8 persons. Do you know? It's only what we see on a daily basis that you talk about in relation to competition. Henry has been my friend. For how many months I have not seen him? We only talk on phone. Do I know where he lives or where he stays?
Someone say, who voted the same old people? The youth. So where was the youth when they were
The youth sold their voice.
On my...
I will answer that.
The youth sold their voice.
I will answer that.
Please, can I just take out? Can I go out, please?
No, you are not going out, Henry.
I need to dress up for work. But I'll be listening to you guys.
Henry, just stay 5 minutes, please. Let him finish his point.
Don Zubby, we voted the same people. We voted them. We gave them our mandate. We gave them our franchise. And we think that they are going to work for the betterment, for the purpose of the common Nigerian in Moscow.
Thank you for that word, come on.
But I'm telling you, the reverse is the case. That is not what they told us. That is not the mandate we gave them. That is not what they are working on. Only few are trying. And I'm telling you, yes, the few, did they form a quorum? No. If we are in doubt, invite some of them in this your public show. Let them speak out. Let us ask them questions. Let us ask them questions. Let it be one-on-one question. Let us ask them questions. Let us interview them. We voted them because of what they told us, and we think that we are working with them. And we never know that we are not with them. It is for their own selfish, for the selected selfish interest.
That's my man talking.
Ekwe is not even among the executive, but Ekwe is speaking out. Jack is speaking out. Oluwaweze is speaking out. Chima is speaking out, and few others. It's only those who think they have the Russian passport and they have bought the franchise or the organization on their own. Tell me. So what do they expect of us? Do you want them to come and knock to my door and probably bully me because I don't have a passport or I don't have the documents? The lawyers we talk about cannot even help you. Call them, they will. In fact, you will become restless. You call somebody to help you, you won't get that help. The person you are calling to help you is the same person that will dupe you. What is the help?
They duped me a lot.
What is the help? You are calling the Nigerian lawyer to come and help you. The person who happens to be even a father to you, the person will end up biting you at the back. So do we need all these things?
Sorry, sir. Mr. Henry, please, okay, let me leave you. Just be at the comment, okay? I understand our agreement, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Just be at the comment, okay?
Henry, thank you. I really tried.
Thank you, everybody.
I said, okay, let me come and say one or two.
No, Mr. Sash, what I say, I love it. God bless you. You are really making me proud, man.
I am busy. I will still get busy like Henry. Please, I just want to
just keep making your points, sir. You just come in now. Keep making your points, sir, please.
If you have any question, ask me.
Okay, my sister, please. What do you have to say, my sister? You call again.
I called again, but I called again because there are ways you can improve this situation. Like if you have a platform and you know there are job opportunities, you can simply like show it off. Like there's a job opportunity for people like this. If you are qualified, you can apply that way. And there are some girls. They are doing businesses. They are into businesses. They sell clothes. Some make hair. You can advertise for these people. There are ways you can help one another. We shouldn't just depend on those people that, like we said, they have this. They have those people. Like they said, the rich are not ready to share. It's only the poor that are ready to share with what they have. A poor man needs to help the next poor man, but a rich man might help, but extent you get, because the poor feels the same pain you feel. He knows what you're going through. So there are other ways you can help people. Try to advertise what they are selling, what they are doing. If they have, just help one another. Jobs opportunity, can help one person. Put it on the platform, advertise, make That's it, because this community thing is not working out for people. So there are other ways we can help ourselves. We the blacks. Just depend on people that have their passport. No one will help you. No one might help you to some certain level, and then you are off to your own. Like they'll just leave you. You get. Let's just
Okay, my brother here. So,
I'm here.
what is your opinion? Do you suggest that they should reform the community, or what is your opinion here? Because many people, I'm seeing the comments. Some are saying, I don't even know Nigerian community is existing, is in Russia. So,
yeah.
sir, I want to ask you, what is your point? Do you want reformation of the community?
See, Don Zubby, we are in the 21st century, for crying out loud.
Okay.
The NCR is not Moscow thing.
Mm-hmm.
The NCR should get across the regions of Russia. There are some other persons that are not in Moscow that are passing through hell.
Yeah.
How do they reach out to those people?
Those people.
Can they create a platform or an app on how to accommodate these our brothers and sisters in far other regions? Is that hard? Is that difficult? When they are calling for elections, they do the election as if the NCR is only in Moscow. How do others that are in Sochi, in St. Petersburg, in Krasnodar, in Venorich vote? How can they come in? They might be good people. If we call it NCR Russia, it should include everybody in Russia, not NCR Moscow.
Okay.
Then what about their manifesto? Whatever they promised us before the election, which of them has they achieved? When Dora Kunyele and Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala is trying to rebrand Nigeria, we have to rebrand this NCR here, or we change the name.
Okay.
Most of our vibrant youth don't need to associate with such other communities because of what they are getting out from it. How can I be in a society or in a community that is not offering human help? When the issue of making it mandatory for someone to get your fan ID before they give you any other documents or do your wedding process, we fought for it. Nonso Oti even helped us. We put up a call before they come in. Kudos to them. They try in that aspect. What about other aspects? What about other aspects? That is why somebody said here that this your platform can be the voice of the people. Because if you talk in the forum, nobody is going to listen about what you're saying. And people are not even ready to follow up what is happening again. Like me, I muted the forum. Whatever comment somebody is writing, I don't care again. So that I can have my peace. It is something like this. This program you put up, somebody can come on air and air their views so that people will now hear. Listen. Man, the existential happening is really killing. People in the street will tell you it shocked them. Okay, look at some persons are saying that they don't know about NCR, whether it exists or not. An organization, a group of how many years? You have a program, you have a platform. Are people not doing advert? So what is the cockroach in the cupboard that they cannot come out and speak and address us? We are Nigerians. We can listen to the language. They are not speaking Russian, for crying out loud. So Don Zubby, the mayhem is really much. It's really much. If it is not being curtailed, it has eaten inside the fabrics of the average Nigerians. And I'm telling you, it's killing. If we Nigerians that are in diaspora cannot portray the good image of the Nigerians we want to see at home, it's saddening. We that are in diaspora, just look at our life. Sometimes I will say that if we go home, those in Nigeria will say, no, where is this one coming from? Because our mentality is changing on a daily basis. Not even that is changing for good, we are deteriorating. Because they said, homo lupus homo. Man is a wolf to man. Man is making man to be wicked. And probably you meet the first person, the person treated you unjust, and in that same way, you meet the second person, the same way, you meet the third person. You might say, okay, you take what? A deductive method, and you say, probably this is how everybody is.
Okay.
Maybe it's not in you. Man makes man to be wicked. That is it. And man is a wolf to man. So Don Zubby is a clarion call to every Nigerian.
Okay.
If we want to see a good Nigerian, let us see a good Nigerians in Moscow, a good Nigerians in Russia. These are the same persons who will go to Nigeria probably and contest for governorship or House of Assembly. When you cannot control the common community instructed on you, there, it is not written anywhere. It is not leadership. It becomes dictatorship. Okay. So, Don Zubby, let the forum, let the Nigerian community have been saying the forum that is a clarion call. They can sit back, they can address the issue and readdress the issue. They stop antagonizing each other and see how to carry the other person along. As they said, money is not everything. Everybody loves money. But there are some advice you can give someone. Nonso Otioluwa advised me. And I'm telling you, from where I am today, I owe him that credit. Despite how big and small I am, many people have still been advising me, and some will not. They don't care. I've seen some Nigerians to greet on the street, they will snub you. They will pretend as if they don't know you because you are not up to their level or standard. I wonder. So, Don Zubby,
so, please, can you just 1 minute? Miss Ekwe is here. Please, Ekwe, good morning, good afternoon. Please tell us your name and where you call us from, please.
I haven't seen the Ekwe.
You've already called the name Ekwe.
Yeah, you're not seeing the Ekwe.
I'm not seeing the
I'm not
Ekwe.
seeing Charles.
What's going on? Are you guys spirits?
Seriously, I'm not seeing Charles.
I'm not seeing Ekwe.
But you are seeing me, right?
I'm
seeing you. I'm seeing the lady, Henry.
Okay, Ekwe, please, let me bring you back. Just request back, okay, please. Let me bring you back.
I can hear you.
So I'm going to bring all of them back on this, and I'm going to post all their videos because I interviewed them here. You guys are the witness. I interview all of them on this platform, and every promise I ask them, if you are making a promise here, you do not fulfill it. I'm going to share the video. The video is still on my YouTube channel. If you go on my YouTube channel right now, the video is still there. So I'm going to post the video after this show. Now I'm going to post all the videos, both the present one and the former one. I'm going to post all their videos. It's still on my YouTube. Thank God there is a YouTube. So what
is in your archive. That's good.
Yeah, all of them is in YouTube. Everything they say, every bit of word. I'm going to post everything after this program. So Ekwe, can you see us now?
I can see you, but Charles, what is happening?
Okay, Mr. Charles, please can you go and I will send me a request back.
Okay.
Please, I need Mr. Charles here. These are the kind of people we need. I don't know what is going on. So, Mr. Ekwe, please, before I bring him in, please introduce yourself and go ahead, please.
Okay, I am Vitalis Obina, Ekwe by name, speaking from Moscow.
God bless you. Yeah. God bless you, our brother Ekwe. Go ahead.
Okay. See, about Henry. Henry has really spoken well. You know, I was really scared from the time I saw the flyer, Henry is coming to speak, because of the office or the issues between him, Nigerian community, and other communities. Him exiting himself and whatever happened in the background. Remember, I even wrote to you because of how they complain.
Yeah.
But yesterday, just like yesterday, what we do now is we say, okay, let him then speak. Because you can't tell what he has to speak.
Everybody got to speak. Everybody got to
speak. Now, you know, just shocked me, but he really
he choked you.
Now he spoke. He just dragged the bull, nailed the bull, and killed it. And that is why I was behind sending the fire, because I never expected him. And he still, trust me, he has a lot to say. But he just controlled things that he had to say. He filtered it, and we are now the ones that
understand. He has more to say. I understand.
That's intelligence. That's intelligence. Now, NCR, you get away, Skipper enter for me, ask me, me, I nearly won fight and during the election. Why was I doing the election? Trust me, I never had a candidate. But why I only push Dr. Morris is because I look at the aspect of, okay, him being an elderly person. And whereby I now question, what will a pastor now come and do for us? We already have a vice president in Nigeria who was a pastor. And today he's a vice president. We can't even attest to anything. We don't even know. I think he's another name, another portfolio he's coming to carry. Which was why I didn't, I wouldn't say I didn't support the other aspirant, but just because this was my candidate. And everybody has a choice to vote for who they wanted to vote for. Yeah. We gave them a mandate, like Charles said, and we're expecting that mandate to come out. I was even called upon to participate, maybe contest for a position, but I didn't want. Number one, I didn't have the document. Then I didn't have the document. I said, no, I don't want any issue, which I removed myself. And then this thing started playing. But today, believe me, I am 90% disappointed, but 10% credit to them because of the little work they've done. I will not just castigate them, they've not done. And those ones I know.
You tell us the work, oh.
Yeah. Those works that I know they did, myself was really complaining about it. It's like the answer to my own problems. The answer. Although I think I should be during the marriage time, I think I should be the last person or the last group who embassy really tried to strain their life. I think they frustrated my life, but I think I frustrated them more. Even to the extent ambassador had to come. It was ambassador who saw me shouting. I wanted to nail everybody at the embassy that day. Ambassador, the former ambassador left. He had to hear me. He came down and said, what? And he knows my face. Before he took my document and commanded them, and that was how they settled me and made sure I left with my document that day. Then the president of Nigerian community took upon himself this very case. I give him kudos to that, despite him having his flaws. And today, believe me, you can go get married, go into the embassy without them asking you, where is your fan ID? Where is your former? At least it's just, to me, it's right the other way. But because it's affecting most of us who came with fan ID, a lot of us tore it and threw it away. Sometimes if I tell people I have fan ID, they don't believe me because the fees have been here for years, you know. And then
someone is watching with two phones. Someone is watching with two phones, please.
I think the new.
I don't know who I added is watching with two phones. Please off one phone and watch us with one phone, please. Your voice.
And someone is naked there. Please remove your video. Someone is naked there. I don't know who is naked there.
Someone is naked.
No, the person don't shit. Rosima, this topic today go rough. Now they come. Okay, now what I'm trying to say, please let me not kill your time. Nigerian embassy did Nigerian community did a perfect work. Yeah. Mr. Ma,
who is making where this noise is coming from? Mr. Ma, please check your phone or you're watching with your phone, please.
Silence your things there. TV, whatever.
Everything silent.
All right. So, all right. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Zubby, what I'm trying to say is this. In Nigerian community, there is so much hatred among the executive. There is so much hatred among them. My forum, just like Charles said, that forum is always so much drama, so much issues. Sometimes you go to the embassy again, you want to make payment. You have to go and give to donatus, or you have to go to the bank, some kind of process. Sometimes you pay online, it has not shown. But now, I think there was a day they brought the information. Now you can pay via your POS and everything. So these two things, for me at the embassy, they've really done well in achieving that. But now let's come to our lively self. Who are the ones who voted them in? Who have they worked for? Now let me return to you a story I said, if I say it, everybody was shocked. I didn't do you see Happy New Year, everybody did Happy New Year. I did Happy New Year. For over 6 days, I was battling with something. There was a girl. First of all, they lived in my house. That was 2019. They lived in my house. They lived more than 6 months. And finally, the girls fought themselves. When I mean fought with bottle, and there was blood in my house. Midnight. Then I tried to arrange that and send them packing. Finally, after 1 week, they left the house. They never lived with me. But there's this one called Princess. So this time, most times, maybe girls, when they have problems, sometimes you call, you render help. She call, I render help. Sometimes it's money, is whatever, is even food, whatever. Even heater, her house cold. I bought heater, I gave her. Like I was just trying to do all that. So maybe that thing made that girl not to forget me. Then one day I traveled, I was not in Moscow. A call came, some girls called me.
Noise, I don't know where this noise is coming from.
Just
it is not there.
Did they come live?
All right.
Someone is watching, Mr. Ma, someone is watching with you there, right?
No, nobody. You guys about this.
You're just listening. Nothing is on here.
All right, let's go. So the thing is this: when they called me, they asked me if I know a princess. I say yes, I know a princess who lives in my house. Sometimes she called me looking for a house. They try to ask me how far I know about this girl. I try to tell them the only problem the girl has is, okay, me, I smoke. I can even light my cigarette now. I smoke, so she's smoking. I don't have a problem. Then for food, I don't really cook, although I do other food and other issues of food. And these girls is like I'm living with boys. They are girls, but I was living with boys. It's not about the money. You bring out the money. It's like I was living with boys. Now, when I cook the eat, so I explained this problem to the lady. The lady said, no, that is not the problem. That the girl is right here. She's acting like a mad person. Then I said, put the video on call. Let me see her. So when they put the video call on her, I looked at her, I was shouting princess, and she was, she was doing, when you see mental madness in Senate. Now, I picked it from there. Then I returned to Moscow. I tried to call the girls. The girl said even the boyfriend took her, and along the line, the boyfriend abandoned the girl in the cold. It didn't end there. Then we went for Avan. I went for Avan show. Avan show. That was on the 30th against 31st. Then when I came back from Avan show to Dubai Club, then my neighbors called me. Not my neighbors, the guys in my house called me. I said, what's that? He said, boss, say that this girl, that one girl will come here. You have to do like mad person. I said, which girl will do like mad person? I said, she's a princess. The full video was princess. She was in my kitchen here, turning everything upside down in my house. So I told him I'm coming. The guy said, no, come. Say he has called Gaga. The Gaga says the girl is from Urobo. So they have now called Urobo. Is it my earpiece?
Ekwe, remove your earpiece. Your earpiece is the problem of the day.
But it's original, no? I will speak.
So is your earpiece that is causing this problem?
Ekwe.
Go ahead.
So you smoke? Okay.
Go ahead. Ekwe, go ahead. Ekwe is mute.
Ekwe have problem with his internet.
So, Mr. Ma, good morning, good afternoon. Please tell us your name and where they call us from. Ekwe, are you back?
My name is Emmanuel
Earpiece,
Sago.
earpiece, boy.
I'm calling from Moscow. Yes, okay. Ekwe, continue.
Okay, but continue. Okay, Emma is here. Continue. Hello, Ekwe, it's okay like this now. Go ahead. Can you hear me? We can hear you.
Very clear and loud.
All right. So the thing I'm trying to say is this: by the time I came home, the girl was still at home. Then I kept my bag. Okay. In my bag, I had my passport, I had my marriage certificate, I had some money inside. Since they said they've called the Robo people, and Robo people said they should keep this girl, that they are coming to my house to call 103 and take this girl, right? Which made me to relax myself. I was then sleeping in my room. Then by the time I woke up in my room, everything in my room has turned upside down. Everything in my room has turned upside down. I rushed to the kitchen. This girl is not in the house again. The girl has left. So in my bag, I had my marriage certificate. I have my international passport. Then I had weed inside there.
Somebody said the girl is
brother.
with the police.
I said we started looking for this girl. Then we found this girl somewhere along the street. She has already used my money to buy coach car. Thank God to that. Then I started calling the Robo people. I called the community. I called the Nigerian community. Are you there?
It's equal to have bad metal.
Nigerian community told me that okay, they will get back to me. That they will get back to me. That I have to fill a form. I told them yes. A form is a process. Are you there? Okay. I'm here. Go ahead. Are you there? Okay, ride on. Go ahead. Yes, so. Are you there? Can you hear me? Yes, we are here. Can anyone hear me?
Charles.
Yes, we can hear you. Zubby, can you?
Mr. Charles.
I can hear you.
Okay. We can hear everybody.
I can hear everybody.
Ekwe have problem.
In that case, I've not told you guys.
Because I have a question for Ekwe. Okay, Ekwe, come. Ekwe. Now,
Your network is not stable.
Hello, Mr. Ma. Mr. Ma, please yes. Go ahead and make your contribution, please.
No, because I wanted Ekwe to learn because he's laying a foundation.
I don't know what is happening to Ekwe.
I
don't know what is happening to him.
I found this girl. The Russian people gather, they think, okay, this is a black man trying to. Not knowing.
I'm struggling to hear him.
And there was weed.
Honestly, me too.
Ekwe, let me bring you back. Ekwe, let me bring you back again.
Yes, you have to bring Ekwe back. You know why? Henry.
Ekwe, just end them. I will bring you back.
Zubby.
Someone say I should end this life and come back again. What do you guys think? Should I end the life and come back again?
If you wish.
This is your platform.
I have to hear opinion.
I think
It's your show.
cut off and coming.
I should end the life and come back again, right?
It will be